Blah 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 blah.
Yo,
Beautiful
what's up?
way to bring them in,
I'm
guys.
here for
Beautiful
this.
way.
I know,
I'm
right?
here for this. Yeah.
Yeah, no more me making
way.
Bor a barbarian.
Yeah. Fuck off, comment. I don't trust you
Mhm.
anymore.
Hey, I at least
You did
remembered your
decent.
10-foot
You did
reach.
decent.
You know, let's look at this statistically.
Ridiculous.
Who has got the monk killed?
Fuck off.
Hey, also, apart from Ninja, there have been 2 people in control of Bor, and neither of them got him killed.
True.
Statistics are not in your favor.
Has he been
Yeah,
unconscious
fuck
by these 2 people?
No. I think me and Comet have done quite well with this. It's like,
Oh, bloody advanced filters.
I mean,
no,
I
don't
wasn't in
think
a
you'll
fight
make
with
a
him.
legendary
But,
action. You guys
No,
heard
no.
nothing.
What?
I heard something,
What
but
about
I
filters?
completely
I heard
forgot it
legendary action.
immediately.
I
That's
heard
more
like
for the,
fight filters.
Okay,
Filters.
here's another-
That's for the
Fight
one shot anyway.
filters.
Would you say that
Filters.
they just care more in general? That's not a definitive answer, is it? Is that no? That's not
Sophie,
a
you do realise we're streaming now?
Ugh, sorry, I'll quiet.
No, just in case.
No,
you say
no, it's
something.
more the fact that you're now just explaining your homework to the one viewing audience. Shit, how many members do we have? I don't want to
Which spoiler might be your teacher?
That would be a very, very weird twist of fate.
It would be
That
awkward as all
it's a
hell.
small world after all.
Wait,
No.
what?
Oh,
What
God,
would
no,
be
not
the
that song.
what would be the twist of fate? Sorry. Twisted
That it
fate.
would be. Who's going first?
Everyone, form an orderly queue. Most of us are
All right,
British after
everyone,
all.
roll initiative. See who talks first.
We weren't prepared for this.
Now, before we roll initiative, we all have to get in a queue. We are British after all. Well, you guys.
No,
are.
you're
I'm
not.
not.
Fuck. I'm
Excuse
not-
me. You were kicked out for certain crimes against the crown.
You were kicked out. The other lot left. They ran away from home.
My only crime was wearing
And
socks with
understand how
sandals,
tea
and
works.
I don't think that's a crime. You're all
Americans
just
were the rebel
strange.
teenager that ran away from home. Australians were the
I'm
rebel
a
teenager
fucking
that got
edgy
abandoned.
teenager.
Maybe the crown should do a little bit of a better job than Kafka.
So, wait, hang on.
Anyway,
My favorite band is. My
Perps'
Chemical
family is from Hong
Romance.
Kong, so how does Hong Kong fit into this?
I don't know.
Distant relative. I don't know.
I don't know how
They're
the
like the
fuck
cousin
that
that
is.
comes
The
around.
messy side of the family tree no one likes to talk about.
They have nice food.
That basically was like, no, we want you. We're gonna forcefully adopt this kid right here. Okay, we're gonna go back now.
Okay,
God.
bye.
Alright, see you
I
later.
feel like there's gonna be a slap in the next few weeks.
No, there's plenty of other reasons for her to slap me.
Wear a helmet.
No, it's not gonna help. But
Actually, I need to wear. I was going to say I need to wear stilts, and then I realised maybe not a good idea.
no, it would not. You already like.
Unless I was walking around on a
Fine.
step ladder.
Oh, jeez. Just
I mean-
digging your own grave.
Yes,
Hey,
I'm
what's
very
your-
efficient at this. You see, I have a shovel, and I don't know how to stop.
Just keep rolling those nat 20s. Jeez.
See, God, I know when to stop sometimes.
I do as well. Anyway, just going back to the Nat 20 comment, can I just point out that last Monday I rolled in that combat, and I was playing with as an NPC on their team as well, and there were only like 4 enemies, and I still rolled about 5 natural 20s as the enemies and nothing else.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Your person on our
You are
side
the
Rolled the natural one.
anti-Will
rolled the
Wheaton.
natural one.
You're the anti-Will Wheaton when you are a DM, but you're a Will Wheaton incarnate when you're a player.
So I'm Taliesin when I'm the DM, but I'm Will Wheaton when I'm a player.
Oh, wait, I thought I was Will Wheaton.
You're both Will. We've got 2 Will Wheatons here. You're contaminating us.
Everyone's soul is forfeit.
Can I go back to sleep?
No.
No.
No,
Sub.
your soul, it's mine. Right.
Fuck off, bro.
Session intro. Date 1st 11/2018.
Oh,
Captain's
shit.
log. Anyway,
I thought today was.
The Ruins, part 64.
it's the first of November 2018. Because we're smart, we do smallest to largest. We return to our adventurers as they are mid-combat. After a small bargain, because when is it ever so simple to get your way, the group was able to persuade their friendly ghost to ghostly figure to go on a scouting mission. With the somewhat usable information given to them after this, the party formed a plan. One that, for once, hasn't gone badly to pieces yet. A rarity. They are now in the middle of a hallway. Their main quarry, the acting head of this group of cultists, stands in the room with only one door. The party has filled the corridor surrounding the way out, while setting a trap of webs at the other end. They are aware of others still ready to fight, although just where they are now is unknown. With several drakes and cultists to deal with, many questions are raised. Will they ever be able to reclaim Talon? Or will the party have to submit to defeat and leave the island? Will the alliance forged between them and Rose stay strong? Let us see what this adventure holds for us today with the dummies and their dice. Ooh, shit, I just clicked one of my knuckles.
Perfect.
Sorry,
way
the
to-
goat gets distracted sometimes.
Hang on. I couldn't crack mine.
No, please don't.
Oh,
Nah.
I cracked mine, but my mic didn't pick it up. Sorry.
You're causing
Said it too late.
you're causing the ghost which is possessing the body of Jam to cringe.
Oh,
Cringe.
no.
Okay,
Alright.
one thing before we start, Slab.
Yep.
I know we saw this tunnel here,
Oh, hang
Oh
on.
shit, hang on.
corridor. This
Hang on,
one
hang on.
here.
Hang on. I'm getting rid of my notes.
Mm.
I'm trying not to delete Sono at the same time. Sono, you're going over there for now.
So
Right,
dark in
there we
here,
go.
please help! There we go.
Right, where are you looking? Oh, up there.
Yeah, this corridor here, we saw it, right? And we know there were doors either side. See, Jam has made the assumption
Jam?
that they've gone here and gonna come this way. Could we put that together in character?
Well, assume what you know from the knowledge you have.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, just checking.
You can reasonably assume whatever you want based on the knowledge that you have, because the knowledge that you have is essentially the knowledge to which your characters have. And I can tell you that, yeah, you did see some doorways on some sides of that hallway, and you did see the end of the hallway, and you did see the hallway connect.
Mm-hmm.
So, but how the rest of this place connects, you honestly don't know. So,
Okay.
so you could assume that there might be a way to go all the way around, and they might be flanking around behind you.
Why do I have a blue circle?
Wait, no, don't.
You have a blue circle on you because that was part of my notes. Because you have bark skin,
Oh yeah.
which is why your AC is currently so high.
Agnes has never been tougher,
and
and probably never will again.
Oh,
How's it feel to have an armor class of what? It's 16, isn't it?
yeah.
How's it feel?
Oh shit! I need to open up Rose's character sheet. Thank you, brain.
Oh damn! I got
Agnes
my
is
armor class of
buff for an
17 up.
hour.
Does that mean I've got my shield? I've got my shield equipped somewhere.
probably.
No, I think I just forcibly increased it by 1.
Ah, yay! Awesome. I feel tougher, guys.
Yeah, I just overrid it with 17 because I was lazy and wasn't feeling like things too much. I like how like 2 of my characters are literally just called "Here to give you stuff." Right,
Oh.
Rose, there we go. Oh, and I have to open up the extra documents. I'm so organized, guys. This is why we started slightly later. Was helpful for me. Savangal, it is your time in combat. I don't even know why I put the calm music on.
They got
Calm
here, the calm
music
music.
wouldn't hurt.
I'll get to music eventually.
Seven
Yeah.
is going to look behind her and see if anybody's following up behind.
Well, why don't you just make a perception check?
You don't trust Night Eyes? Well,
Night Eyes didn't roll last session.
Night Eyes.
I
Night
rolled a
Eyes
natural
acts
1
on
last session.
Arsene's turn.
Yeah.
Nope, I see nothing.
Well, there's a corridor behind you. There's also a small dragon hiding in the roof.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I have other notes on the DM layer. I was been trying to delete them, and then I just realised I left them on the DM layer. Useful.
Oh boy.
He's organised.
So
I'm very organised.
all
I know what's
organised.
happening.
The most organized.
Right. So perception check. What else do you want to do?
I. Mm, mm,
So I'm going to change your spirit tokens auras because yellow keeps on confusing my poor brain.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're going to go with green because green makes sense for a druid.
Okay.
Sure.
I say that's the end of my turn.
You sure? You still have your action.
Mm. Oh, okay.
That wasn't your... It was just to see if you did notice anything.
Mm.
Could she use her action to really concentrate and try and figure out if there's anything there?
No.
Oh,
Mm.
I tried.
You would be thinking too hard. Sorry.
More like she's just quickly glanced over her shoulder and gone, yeah, no, there's nothing there. But your character has no reason to believe that what they've seen or haven't seen is wrong.
Alright.
Metagaming otherwise.
What does that mean? Ah.
It means your character does not understand the concept that you literally just rolled a 7 in the ability to try and see. As far as they believe, they've looked over their shoulder and they've seen that all they need to see. So trying to roll again because you know you've got a low roll and you know that you may have not seen something is metagaming.
Yeah,
That's
that
better
makes
than
sense.
what I thought you meant. Okay, carry on.
Alright, she'd like to move over here, and can she see anybody to insult?
Uh,
The dude at the back, right?
yeah, that guy.
Alright, she would like to insult him.
All right, they need to make a wisdom saving throw. Their wisdom, I don't think, is high enough to save them. There. Fail.
Hey.
Roll your give me your insult and roll it.
Hey, ugly!
Nice, simple, precise.
They flinch slightly and go, "How can you tell? I'm wearing a mask."
Uh,
For God's sake. I want to mark it because I want to see how far they're running, you stupid thing.
That's mean. Apologize.
I refuse to apologize to a computer.
Well, then you're
the
a bad
computer will
person.
remember that.
Some narrative
will
is
say.
disconnected from Discord. Everything is shutting down.
And it'll be like you'll try to escape, and it'll be like, I can't allow you to do that, Nate.
I can't allow you to do that, Dave.
Oh,
Your turn. Roll a, what was it, D6?
D6. What the okay.
Healing. I'm healing you.
Oh, D6. Yay! 2.
Power!
Woo! I'm so proud.
Through the power of the Feywild. I was going to say Grayskull, but you know.
Comment, what the fuck was you playing
Insane.
for last time?
Keep you out of the fight and keep you out of like range of like you can hit them but they can't hit you. That was my strategy.
I mean, the last one, Boar got hit with,
Bloody lightning.
full
Yeah.
yeah, full blast of it.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
how-
why you're at
what is
half,
the
man.
Yeah.
What is the range of my darts?
20 feet.
Fuck. Can I throw
As a
a
dead guy.
dart at
He's dead.
the dead guy? There's like nothing else for me to do.
Well, if you want to throw it at Agnes and Lucian at the same time, sure.
Can I
Down.
not arch it?
You can step around and hit the dude.
Who's sold the
You'd
safe
have to
fuck
step
up
in front of
for?
Agnes to be able to hit him. He can't punch through
Can I
walls,
not?
I'm afraid.
Can I not stand here?
He can't punch through walls, I'm afraid.
Fine. Fuck.
You could hold your action.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna hold my action. If
What action? What trigger?
I'm going to hold my fist ready to punch someone directly in the face if they come to right here.
All right.
I'm just all I got, man.
Alright,
No, I'm
Sono
not
is gonna
judging.
go
Not your turn,
there.
Sono. Not your turn.
Oh,
There are people on the
Uh,
turn order that are hidden.
oh, there he is! Hi, friend!
Yeah, he wasn't hidden.
Oh.
That wasn't he hidden there. And as you see him sort of just dash from shadows, he stands up and he's holding a glinting orb and he's
Ah,
smiling
no.
and he's pointing it in the direction of you guys in
Is
that
that who I
lovely,
think it is?
lovely line.
Oh, no.
No.
That's actually pretty
Surprise.
smart. Yeah.
Is that who
And
I think it
because-
is?
And because he was hidden, he gets advantage on these rolls to hit you guys, I'm afraid.
Is that the psycho fucker?
Yeah, the
this-
one that's
this-
all.
Yep. So, first one to hit Lucian.
Hmm.
Second one to hit Agnes. Third one to hit Sano. We have a 16 for Lucian. What's Lucian's armor class? 17.
It is, yeah,
Misses.
17. Really?
Yeah, he misses.
Holy
So
cow.
Lucian, you're able to essentially, you see this happening, him standing up. You're able to just skirt out of the way as the lightning bolt streaks towards you. That's an 18 for Agnes, and that's
Shield.
a 25 for Son. Ooh, that is if you're shielding, that will
I got
take your
21.
21. All right, that means Sano, you're the only one who's taking the brunt of this blast.
Oh, Cerno.
Oh, that is 5d8.
Oh, God. 5d8.
Ooh.
Okay. I can...
That's
Oh,
20
shit.
points of damage.
Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm okay, guys.
Mm.
I'm okay.
You okay? Yeah,
As
okay.
Lucian dives out the way, you see Agnes go, oh shit, and bring up a shield. The electric energy just seems to slam into it. You think, I'm going to be fine. And then you just see it sort of arc around Agnes, reform a line, and then just hit you square in the chest.
Do I get knocked
Oh
back?
god! I was
Ooh.
gonna ask how it works going around shield.
Do I get knocked back?
No.
Okay.
But it hurt. It hurt a fair bit.
Sophie, mute.
Still there.
Is Sophie
Hello?
still there? Okay,
Yep.
she's muted. Right.
Wait, you own the server. You have power.
Yeah, I know. I was going. I have to tab back to
How
Discord.
long
and I
have we
was-
been on this server?
Oh
Too
god,
long.
I don't know.
Bound to have.
Yes, thank you.
I was tabbing back into Discord, and that's why she was still there because I was about to mute her, but then she muted her. Anyway, so that is the Dragonfang's turn, and he is in half cover at where he's standing for most of you guys, and he's just smiling.
Okay.
Sana, your turn.
That changes.
He's actually slightly annoyed that two of you managed to avoid that attack.
That changes my strategy ever so slightly. Okay. Yeah, no, so... No, okay, what I'm going to do... Okay, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at level 1, so, Cure Wounds... Why can it not just give me the... I think that's... God's sake, it's not letting me scroll down far enough for my bloody macro. That's annoying. Okay. Whatever, whatever. Whatever, right? Whatever.
Just roll your d8.
Roll a d8. There we go. So that's plus
Plus
2,
two,
7, and then there's the 5 from my thing. So that's like, quick math, 12, isn't it? Yeah, 12.
Yep, and Boar gets 5. I don't think anyone else. Lucian's just out of the way, and I don't think any damage.
Yeah. Alright, and then as my, oh, that's an action. That's an action? Okay. I screwed that up.
Yeah. Action.
Yeah,
Sadly.
I screwed that up. Oh well then. I can't do anything then.
Good move.
So I was gonna wild
if you
shape,
want to.
but I forgot that I thought it was a bonus action, not an action. I'm gonna go take Just up here. Out
All
the way.
right.
Yep. Screwed
He's
that up.
dead. Nothing's
The
gonna
other one
happen
isn't.
now.
Yeah.
Nope,
He's on
nothing.
the other side.
He's dead.
Yum.
He's gonna hunker down and he's gonna drink a healing potion.
Asshole. That's our
Oh.
healing potion.
Does he leave any attacks of opportunity?
No.
Nope.
Too far away,
Damn it.
sadly.
You've seen these guys have healing potions before.
I forgot about that. Hmm.
I think that actually takes him over his maximum health.
Hmm. Wait, over?
As in, it's 2 over. As in, like that was the he's back to full health is essentially what I meant.
We'll
Okay,
get this.
okay. 'cause if it
Don't
was
worry.
like-
Don't worry.
Oh yeah, Comet. D&D Beyond has its has the whatchamacallit, its Twitch overlay feature being done with at the moment. I think it's in beta at the moment. Something for you
Ooh.
to test out. Thank you to Atlas who just reminded me.
I forgot to bring up chat.
I'm using
Also the
my
fact that he
phone.
added me in Discord. So that is his turn. Row.
He always does.
He's going to take a step here and he's going to turn around and he's going to say, I don't trust leaving our back open. Right. Dragonwing's turn.
I love it when dogs start barking. Alright, where are we up to? Okay.
Wow, 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 wow. You see, as the Dragonwing steps forward, he pulls out a similar crystal. Although the Dragon Fangs one has now crumbled and shattered because he's used that twice, the Dragonwing has one themselves. And look at that. 2 people in a lovely straight line. This one's for Agnes. This one is for Savingal. That is a 23 for Agnes.
23 damage.
No, that's a 23 to hit, and that's a. That hits you with your shield, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm not using it.
No, your shield persists until the end of your turn. I'm pretty sure, doesn't it?
Oh
Is
yeah.
Hey Atlas, is the D&D Beyond extension actually live on Twitch? Is it live now?
Until the start of your next plus bonus, but it
Hang on.
don't matter.
Hang on, comment.
Holy crap, it is!
Yes.
Okay.
Go figure that out later.
I'm not doing anything, so... Not for my turn, so...
Wow. All right. So that is 5. You both take 20 points of lightning damage as they step back into cover.
That's majority of my health is no good.
Arsene, your turn.
Seeing how they're just kind of staying in that room.
And you just saw a bolt of lightning go.
Maybe I'm thinking it'd be a good idea.
Oh,
Back up. Oh.
Agnes,
I
you're
shall be-
concentrating. Constitution saving throw, please. You have to beat 10. Still concentrating. The web is still there.
I'm gonna bonus action move my healing spirit. I'm gonna move it there and say, if you move through the healing spirit, it will heal you. And then I'm gonna go back over here and hold my action to shoot anything that I can if I see anything.
All right, bearing in mind that door is closed.
Can I open it?
You can.
Alright, let's see
Can
how
I
this
keep it shut?
works.
You can also keep it shut if you want. As
How-
in, like, try and hold it shut.
I'm kind of worried about them circling around. And, nah. I'll just push it open a little bit.
All right.
Damn,
Well,
okay, that's not... Oh, wow.
I'm worried about them coming around the back, and I want to keep an eye out for them, basically.
Okay, there you go. You guys should be able to see that now.
right.
That's only for people on Twitch, though. No VOD people will not be able to see that, which is somewhat sad, but...
No.
Quick question. Remind me
Yeah.
again how the quote-unquote totally not evil healing spirit works again?
If you... So, let me find the spell and read it out. So, it says... That is Hellish Rebuke. That is not Healing Spirit. So, until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature, no action required. Basically, on your guys' turn, if you pass through its space, you heal 1d6 for once. So I put it into a space in the hopes that people could pass through it as we're backing up.
Okay. When does so is it like the thing with Unicorn where it's like for a certain turn or so, there's like a round of healing for anyone within that circle?
No, it's within the actual square that the spirit takes up.
Okay.
So you have to pass through the actual thing.
Bummer.
I normally just stick it on top of people to make it easy, but we have lots of people who need healing.
Okay.
I'm just kind of hoping people will just move through it. Right. Good. Hold on. That's my turn.
That's all for the questioning for now.
Okay.
So
Just to get that out there.
Hover over the
Yeah.
screen, Jam, and you should be able to see the different things.
I'm on my phone.
I
I don't
don't-
think I'm not
I
sure on the phone. Also, if you want to guys want to keep track of your hit points in D&D Beyond as well now.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean, you already do, Odd, but for everyone else,
well,
Yeah, I
kinda.
do as well.
you don't have to.
I can do that because it'll
Oh,
probably
okay,
be
it's accurate
easier
still.
to
That's
see
good.
at this point.
Yeah, it just means that the overlay that the overlay works.
Yeah.
All right. So with Arsene's turn done, that makes it Agnes's.
Hey, split decision. I'm going to try and hit this motherfucker with
Which one?
main dude. This one that just reappeared because we can see him again.
Ah, right.
With I don't know which one. Is it a cold damage? Maybe.
Cold damage?
Yep, and
You-
I'm casting it level 3. So it's a lot.
Oh, my hit points
so you
at?
doing? Your hit points are
Classical.
at 18.
Okay.
And I will move to here to him.
So what, you're casting Chromatic Orb, right?
Chromatic Orb, level 3.
Chromatic Orb, level 3, right. You
Fuck's sake.
15. That is, unfortunately, that is just one below what you needed.
And I pass
Wait,
through that.
to hit big guy, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's just one below what you needed, I'm afraid.
Because I passed through the dude, do I get healing or do I have to?
Yeah, you get a d6 of healing. So as you step forward, your hand extends, the ray of
Wait, what?
energy jumps forward. It's only 1d6, not 2.
I pressed 1d. Oh, I've got the thing on.
Oh, yeah,
Can I
the weird
take the
thing.
6?
Just re-roll it. You can take the 4. I'll be kind. You can take the 4.
What a kind DM.
As you go forward, you shoot forward your hand. The load of cold energy just heads towards the guy, and he's able to just duck out of the way as it splashes against the wall behind him. Right.
Oh, I see the overlay now. Everyone's green, and then there's Agnes.
The Savangal as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I
is
think I was really low.
Sano's red as well.
Hmm.
Savangale hadn't updated her thing at that point.
And Boar's yellow. Right. This guy's turn. These two guys' turn.
I'm sad now.
What the fuck are you saying?
They got there quick.
Behind our scene.
If you're curious to the path they took, these were the ones which happened to be in the room. They went into here. They went. They went into there. Then they went underground into that room, hanging in this room, and then they just come back out. And their movement does allow it, and they appear behind you, Arsene.
Yay! Ah, shit.
So that's 2d20. That would be a hit and a miss, I believe.
With an armor class was 14, yeah.
Yeah, it only equals 11 on the second one, so that's a d8 plus 3. Oh, jeez, that's 11 points of damage to Arsene.
Well,
Also, could you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
yes,
I'll
I
explain
can.
this in
What the?
Did I just hear quacking from
I think it was
Odd?
an alarm on
Yeah,
Odd's end.
that's
I did it.
what's funny about that. That's one of the default iPhone ringtones.
Yes, your
Yes.
concentration
That
does,
giant
however,
fucking
remain.
Yay.
Because that's what my dad has.
It is now Lucian's turn.
Sorry
Gotta
about
protect
that.
Friends.
No worries, your turn, dude.
Yeah.
Aw.
Don't like the idea of being the only one in here, but I know things are going to go to shit if I back out into the room.
But-
And I don't know. I think what I'm going to go ahead and try and do, not move the entire map, that will be one nice thing. I'm going to scoot. I'm going to move to here, take one step back, and facing our favorite Dragon Cult leader, I'm going to cast Magic Missile on him.
All right, roll your.
And now to test the dice rollers.
It'll be 3d4.
All right.
3d4 plus 3.
Okay, 3d4 plus 3. There we go. Let's see if this works.
Hey, damage.
Sweet.
The darts fly out and land consecutively 1, 2, 3 straight into the guy's chest, even though he tries, but in vain, to try and get out of the way and then also sort of parry one of the darts, but the bolts just sort of fly around his sword and arc and just all land unerringly straight into his chest. And he kind of steps back slightly. Savangal, your turn.
Don't die.
All right. Can she definitely see the things that are next to our scene?
I would say most likely yes. There's only really a spirit of a unicorn and a totally not evil looking fairy dragon just sort of hovering nearby.
All
And
right.
Dayron, but you can't see him.
Uh-huh.
I
Good
told you
game.
there were more.
All right, she would like to walk down toward Arsene. As she's passing Boar, she is like, this time, don't leave your friends to be a hero, before she goes over there and and
the
shoots it
okay.
with a crossbow.
No,
Take a D6
Okay.
healing.
Purple. How did you know my plan? I was trying to figure out deciding whether or not to jump in there. To
Because
go
it's
beat the shit out of
fucking
them.
you.
Because it's you, Ninja!
It's like the
Savengale,
most
take a
obvious thing
D6
on the
healing as you
planet.
look through Arsene's totally not evil healing spirit.
Heals. Heals for days.
Oh my god.
Better than nothing.
Mhm.
Oh.
All right, and then you were going to take a shot, weren't you? Which one are you shooting
Yep.
at?
I'm
Shot,
shooting at the
shot,
one
shot,
next to
shot,
Arsene. That's
everybody.
in
Alright.
her range.
This one. This gorgeous-looking fellow over here.
They're prettier when they're not
Yeah.
trying to kill us.
12 unfortunately does not hit. So as you go forward and you tell Boar not to do this, you see the sort of look on his face of, you can read minds? And you're somewhat amused by this. And in doing so, the bolt which you fire at the Drake just sails slightly over it and pings into a wall. Is there anything else she wants to do?
I think that's it for now.
All right. All right, these guys' turns.
It begins. It begins.
Ah.
It does indeed. Oh, your turn.
I'm going to turn the fuck around. And I don't know these guys are here, do I?
Nope. The only one who
10
might
foot
have noticed.
range. 10 foot
I know,
range.
10-foot range, 10-foot range, I know, I
The only one
Thank
who
you
might
for
have noticed is
remembering this
RC,
time.
and she's currently being nibbled on by a giant blue scaly creature.
Ew.
I'm gonna
Yum,
do
yum,
a
yum,
little,
yum, yum, yum.
I'm gonna do a little slide over here, then go right back to here.
Slide to the right.
Slide to the left.
Crisscross.
It's one way to
Copyright
throw
strike.
the carnage stone. I've just got an image of Boar just sliding across the wall, smooth criminal style.
Just poor moon dancing, just back
Yes.
to be in line with our scene.
And then sucker punches the
Why?
nearest dragon.
That's pretty much what the fuck I was gonna do.
Just completely unamused.
Roll
Yeah.
2d. Right, roll 2d20 plus the 6. One of them hits. I know that.
Both of them hit.
Both
They have
of
an
them
AC
hit.
of 14. Yeah.
Roll 2d6 plus a 3. Oh, that's not.
A 2D plus 3. I believe
Yes.
that's 5 dimensions.
11.
11
There
points
we
of
go.
damage. Cool.
And I'll do just one attack. Oh crap! I messed up. That's not what I meant to do. 18
18 definitely. Pardon me. 18 definitely hits.
and 6 damage. And yeah, wait. Actually, can I hit either one?
No,
No,
I think it's slightly
has
out of
to be
range
that
for the
one.
other one.
It gotta be that one. I punched that one.
All right. You punch her a couple of times. It sort of backs off our scene, snapping at you now, Boar. All right. He's now gonna get up and
Go.
walk forward.
Get up there. Get up there.
You go play with your little friends.
Go screw yourself.
Jono, your turn.
Okay.
I'll try to be careful on not going overboard with the language.
Okay.
Why is my positioning always the worst?
I'm so sorry, Abby.
No matter what I do. No matter what I do.
All right.
I'm so sorry, sorry. The drakes just came out, and one happened to decide
Okay.
to bite you, and you were stood next to the
You
door.
kill a child. You were going to kill a child.
I'm just double
Sorry.
checking. Can I
Teenager.
cast a cantrip and then a bonus action spell?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to cast Healing Word on. I can't tell who's got the lowest HP out of everyone here. It looks like
Seven golf.
Seven
Check the
girl.
Twitch overlay.
Oh,
Use your convenient Twitch overlay. I think it's Savangao
oh,
has
Seven girl.
the lowest percentage and lowest number of health,
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
but Agnes isn't that far behind.
Yeah, I know. Healing Word on.
Probably on
Seven girl.
Agnes, because she's closer in danger. I'm in the middle beats with a bunch of meat shields before they get to me, so
Okay. So let me healing word first level. My macro actually working this time, so that's 10 points back to Agnes, 5 to me, and then 5 to effectively everyone else in the thing.
Plus,
Yeah, because of the unicorn.
Yeah.
yeah.
By the way, you're not keeping track of how long that damn thing's been out.
I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry.
I can keep in track of mine.
I know you have.
Mine don't have
Wait, it's
that.
5 plus that's.
I
23.
added the healing to Savangao for you, perhaps. Not on. Okay, why don't we do it this way? If I do the health on roll 20, you guys can keep up to date on your character sheets.
Okay.
Mhm.
I gotta figure out how to do that on mobile because lag is a horrible thing.
All right, and then as my main action, I'm going to toss fire at the
Big
dude
Bad stood in the front
there.
of the room again.
So, produce flame attack. That's an 11. That misses.
11 doesn't hit,
I
I'm
figured out how
afraid.
to do this.
And I'm gonna.
So as you
Yep. Sorry. Keep going.
hang on. So as you sort of chuck your fire forwards, he just sort of bats it away using the back of his hand and talon. The sword sort of glittering beautifully in the light, and you'd think that Arsene might be kind of annoyed seeing it in this fashion.
And I'm gonna
But they're
stand.
not.
I'm gonna stand by Lucian. And I'll yell behind, deal with the drakes. We got this guy.
straight line between Cerno and Agnes.
I didn't clock that. I didn't clock that. Oh well.
I want to punch the main guy in the dick. Damn it! I shall protect
Wow.
the child.
Wow.
In the unlikely
Wrong character,
event that I
Ninja.
kill him, I know exactly how
Alright,
I want
yeah,
to finish
no,
this guy
never mind.
off.
I must protect the child.
Oops. What's a daisy?
All right. So, Ro is going to kind of hiss, and you hear the very reptilian hiss as he steps forward twice, so we can actually see the bloody drake around Boar.
Yeah, I'm tall.
Rose now.
Like,
Alright.
yeah.
And as he steps forwards, you sort of hear him chanting, and the sort of clouded over eye seems to glow slightly.
Oh, Jesus.
As he extends
fucking
forward
Christ,
his
this is
hand,
terrifying.
both Boar and Arsene feel a slight chill in the air before you hear as a loud cracking sound as ice starts forming very rapidly around the drake. As it's super cool.
Whoa.
Let's see if it can make its dex saving throw. What's a drake's dexterity? Nah, not good. I think a 9 fails.
Yes!
Yay.
Yes.
Alright, it takes 10 points of damage, and it is
Ouch.
now completely encased in ice.
Oh, sugar.
Sweet!
That's nasty. I like
I
it.
just imagine
Okay
it's
for
like
us.
got its jaw open, ready to bite. Scene is just
It's sort of mid recurling from the sort of from the beating from Boar and sort of leaning back forward to try and bite at Arsene, and now it's just completely encased in ice, and that one is paralyzed until it's saved. Oh no, wait. They're paralyzed until the start of Ro's next turn.
No,
Right.
that's still quite a while.
Dragonwing's turn. Going to leap forward. Arsene,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
No. Surely not.
Woo! Oh man, guys. You know, how far is 30 foot? Not far enough, so I will bonus action move my little healing spirit onto Savangel there. Drop it, turn down to 5.
Wait, why is there a goat?
It's a unicorn.
Do you want to
Unigoat.
Yeah, Unigoat.
It's a knockoff version of a unicorn.
then can I?
You saying Cerno's so cheap he can't even afford a unicorn spirit?
Oh,
No.
I mean, I'm not loaded, but
although, you know how we always go on about how dangerous Australian creatures are? We could just
Yeah.
say the unigoat is like twice as dangerous as the unicorn.
It's a pygmy battle rhino.
It's not as kind as a unicorn is.
All right,
Yeah.
Arsene, what are you doing?
I would like to shoot the guy in front of me to the right. This one.
Certainly.
That's got to be the guy that got away last time.
I'm just gonna do one first.
No, wait.
that's a natural one.
Hey,
Oh.
can I use one of my charges to hit the other guy? I have
Roll,
to change
try and hit
target.
the other guy. Yep.
Oh, that's better.
12 doesn't hit. But you're not able to shoot yourself in the foot somehow.
Woo, okay, I'm gonna take another shot at this guy.
All right. You pull an arrow out, you fire, you
Oh,
see
thank
it beginning to dip down to your foot. The arrow sort of curves and then goes towards the other guy, but he's already sort of stepping out of the way. You kind of curse under your breath, pull out another arrow, fire. It finds its mark. Roll damage. 7 points
Abby,
of
do you
damage.
have Hunter's Mark?
No, I have my healing spirit. Oh, isn't
Okay.
it? Do I have it? I do have it, but not up.
She has it, but she hasn't cast it.
Okay.
Gonna
So,
move
I have a
around
question.
down.
I know
here.
it's not my turn, so both drakes are paralyzed?
No,
No, only one.
only this one.
Oh.
And it's paralyzed because it's frozen solid. As in,
I'm gonna go
there's
back.
ice physically stopping you from being able to hit this thing.
I'm behind this one now. Then, if that one's
Yeah,
paralyzed.
it can't do anything. It isn't even a threat to you, so it didn't impose disadvantage on those attack
Oh,
rolls.
I should have.
I was
hit
thinking that. I was wondering
Oops.
why.
Because it's paralyzed, it
Yeah,
doesn't pose a threat.
it's
to it.
it's literally in a tomb of ice.
It's literally in an iceberg. Essentially,
That's a
Ro
small
just flash
iceberg.
froze this thing.
Oh wait,
It's
this
I
is the
should've
future.
used my
That's actually a pretty
inspiration.
moderately sized iceberg.
Mate,
I-
can I use my inspiration?
Now I'm conflicted.
I forgot I had it.
To hit.
Not on a natural one.
On the second one.
Well, we've kind of.
Mm.
You remember next time, won't you? Agnes, your turn.
Kaboom.
I'm stupid.
Dynamite.
Yeah, right here.
Oh boy.
All right. Let me remind myself how dynamite works.
A character. No, that's wrong bit. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
So they both need to make a DC 12, 2d20s. Yeah, they both make it.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
Wow. Do they take?
Well, I still take half
They
as much
take half damage,
on
so roll
success.
3d6. And they will
Wait,
take
No,
half
I'm-
damage.
That
Don't
ain't
click
fucking
that bit.
bad.
So they take 5 points of damage each, as there's an echoing explosion as a similar point to before gets blown up with dynamite, and both of them sort of pull up their cloaks to try and defend themselves from the small burst of fire.
Cloak, protect me!
The
Pretty
cloaks seem to
much.
do a decent job.
Yeah,
It's like
thank you.
Dracula shielding himself from the sun.
What type of fucking cloaks
And
do they have? Do we have cloaks
hi,
like that?
Savangel. And then step out of it. Just gonna hi. Okay, bye. 1d6.
I will allow it.
Quickly I'm go and just like I don't mean to hug you.
Go on, take your 3 points of healing then.
Nearly Yep, axe.
All right. And it's Drake's turn.
Yeah.
Ah. Shit.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Yum, 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 yum. You hear this breaking of the wall behind you. Wow.
Kool-Aid man.
Well, it definitely fails on the second attack roll. That's for certain.
Did it dig
Haven't-
through? Did it dig under the webs?
It dug through this wall.
I mean, I guess it dug under, so it wouldn't be affected. But
Yeah, it hasn't. For the people who've run through the webs, I have had them roll, and there's been 1 or 2 times where they were literally stuck where they were, but they were around a corner. All right. So that is a 18, which I believe just hits Lucian.
Ow.
So that's not damage. That was to hit. It only deals D8 plus 3. I said that last. Fucking rolled max again.
and
See,
the
this is what I
natural
mean.
one, it almost bites its own.
Ah.
So that's
No.
11 points of damage to Lucian. These drakes, well, that one's paralyzed. This one doesn't like that you've gone around it, so he's going to leapfrog you.
Hey, buddy.
That is a 15 and a 24. What's our scenes? Oh, 14.
Yay.
That's a D8 plus a D6. Oh, it would help if I spaced these and 9 points of damage to Arsene. Please make another Constitution saving throw.
Let me just do my thing.
Lucian, you're on deck.
Yeah. Great circumstances.
Hey, what? There we go. There's a good roll.
There is a good roll. You can
If I
continue.
tried using Sword Burst, Cerno would get hit, right?
Yep.
Alright, not doing that. I'm thinking of using Witch Bolt. And I would also like to be able to step back, but again, Cerno's right next to me. And I don't know.
Witch Bolt is a ranged attack. You're currently
can
in
step
melee
into
combat
either
with
of those
something.
two
It would be at
spaces.
disadvantage.
I should have my longsword drawn already. I remember switching back from the bow. So holding two-handed, I think I'm going. If I attack the Drake, will that leave me with an attack of opportunity from?
No. It's only moving away from creatures which provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay, I'm going to attack the Drake as payback for attacking me or
All right.
biting on me as much.
So you can also circle strafe enemies. So you could move all the way around the Drake, and it doesn't get to attack you. It's only if you move from its attack range.
How do you do circle strafe?
As in, like, you could move to here, to here, to here, to here, and you wouldn't provoke attacks of opportunity because you are literally circling around it.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. So you could move
Yep.
back, and no one will attack you.
Yeah.
Like to
Again,
there.
I don't want
So
to
that's
leave
up to you.
Cerno behind though, so I'll just face him for a moment and just attack.
All right. Roll your 2 attacks then.
All right. Roll for that was
2. That'll be D20 plus 7 twice.
D20 plus 7. So 2D20 plus 7.
Yeah, you can do that.
There we go.
So that is unfortunately a miss on the first attack, but that is definitely a hit on the second. So roll your D10 plus 4.
All right. 2D10 or just D10 plus 4?
Just 1 D10 plus 4 because your first one missed on a 9. So
Alright.
Lucian, you kind of swing your sword. It glances off some of the scales. Reinvigorated, you sort of bring the sword back around and are able to dig in deep this time, slashing and causing a fairly decent wound to the creature. It doesn't seem too happy to be reacquainted with a blade. Is that your turn?
What else do with my turn apart from moving? Can I cast a spell or?
I don't think you have any bonus action spells, so basically just moving for you.
Yeah, I'll stay.
All right, Savangale, your turn.
All right, she gains HP back first.
Yep.
Yay!
There you go. That's better.
And then she would like to step to the side and shoot the one attacking um
Arsene?
Lucian.
Oh, Lucian.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Certainly. 15 hits.
Yay!
5 points of damage. All right, Lucian, as you finish slashing into this creature, you suddenly see a bolt just whiz past you and land into the recently cut open creature's hide, and it hisses again in pain.
Nice.
Right, that's those guys. Bloop. Bloop.
Bloop.
Hmm.
Sort of glance at the
hi,
ice.
Effer.
Very questioning of it. But then.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, doggy.
I did.
Alright, and then they are going to attempt to slash at Boar.
Okay,
And
I
they have
believe my armor
advantage on
class
this.
is only 15. Oh, fuck pack tactics. Fuck your pack tactics.
Yep.
I mean, those were all crappy rolls, so
So they walk out, swords just swinging wildly, as they sort of notice this ice cube drake, and you see their knees knocked together slightly, and as their sort of knees are knocking and swinging wildly, Boar, you're just able to calmly step to the side and avoid all of the blades.
We
Just
need
doing
to
the
help,
fucking-
guys.
Just doing the cha-cha slide.
Oh,
I'm
your
going
turn.
to turn and I'm going to look at him. My turn. And I'm going to release 2 attacks on the weakest one.
Alright.
Which would be, I believe the first one hits.
First one hits, second one does miss.
First one does miss. Got it. And I am going to do that.
5 points of damage. Alright, he's not
You
looking
mean
too
someone
happy,
has an
but
armor
he's
class higher than 13? Fucking outrageous.
I am
able to catch. He's able to catch part of the second blow, meaning that it doesn't really do anything to him.
Fuck it. Fury blows.
Alright, that's 2 more hits.
And have him make a strength saving though. Why not? Oh, that's 5 points of damage.
No.
Well, he definitely fails a strength saving throw as he just kind of gets thrown across the floor. The guy sort of looks to his side where his friend was once standing and seems to be regretting his life choices.
Hi. I just smile at him.
Okay.
That was the best.
Ah, this feels like a familiar situation.
You're telling me.
Damn it.
You two should kiss.
I resuscitate him when he's dead. That is
The day that happens.
that's a 16, so that's a miss, but that is 1 hit.
Oh,
Ow.
Jesus.
So
I mean,
I'm
that was
afraid
that was pretty good considering he had advantage.
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
on 2. Yeah, he misses on with advantage on 2 attacks. Come on. So that is 366 plus 3. Because of his fanatical advantage. That's 24 points of damage. Oh my god,
Oh.
Lucian's alive on 1.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
So
shit.
Lucian, as you finish your sort of attacks on the Drake, that felt pretty good. As you then do your sort of cocky reply, you don't quite have enough time to be able to. You bring your sword back, catch the first blow, but he's able to just duck underneath your guard with the returning swing and just slash open your lower stomach. He just gives a smile. I think I'll be leaving now.
Oh god, you gotta disengage and run. Oh, you're not gonna. Oh.
Why did he
Do we get?
Get the
Attack
fuck
of
out.
opportunity.
Lucian does get one.
Yes. What do I need to roll?
D20 plus 7.
All right. Dice roller. D20 plus 7. 1d20 plus 7. Just
Yep,
because I'm.
just the one.
All right. Please be good. Please be good.
It hits.
I'm
Roll your
good.
damage.
Nice.
Sweet. And damage is
D10 plus 4.
D10 plus 4. And that's using longsword two-handed.
Yeah.
So 2d10 plus 4.
No, 1d10 plus 4.
1d10. Okay, got it. I will get this.
If you're using a single hand, it would be a d8, but because you're using both hands, it's a d10. It increases
Okay.
the size of the die. So a d10
All right.
plus 4.
All right.
Nice, 14 points of damage. So as he sort of cockily turns away, you're able to, even in your very bloodied state, you're able to sort of get a good gash into his back and goes, ah, and turns to look towards you, very unhappy.
You were saying something.
Cerno, your turn.
All right, Cerno, stepping over here. He's got so that was like boom. Wait, come on. Why can I not? 15.
Q.
For some reason, it wasn't letting me do the right click thing. He's healing wording on
Alright.
Lucian.
Thank you.
Let me double check. That's my last spell, guys. I'm
Oh,
It's
all
okay. I have 6 spell slots left.
All right.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to be relying on you. Healing word, first level, like that. You get 10 points back. Everyone else gets
Lucian's
5.
on 11.
We get 5.
Okay. Gal is now on 27. Cerno is on 28.
Go.
I'm max.
All right.
So I go
You
up
are
5 points, right?
indeed, Agnes.
And
And-
then
Do I go up? For
Yeah, you also get 5 points. So you're wait, oh fuck, mental maths. You're on 41. You're almost full health.
I only need one more.
Can I retcon my movement slightly?
Myself.
Sure.
I want to move.
Just point a note. He's in that one.
I want to move up to here, and if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
All right. That is. What saving throws for them?
The saving throw is. Let me just double check for you. It is a. It's a 13. It's a 13 Constitution
doesn't
save.
I don't think it matters.
Well, the Drake gets a 5. What does the Dragon Fan get?
Did I actually hit something?
And the
Yes.
Dragon Fan got a 7. Yeah, they both get hit by it.
I was going to say,
Yay!
willing to
Alright,
save
thunder.
when rolling a 2 is going to have pretty high.
Thunderclap damage, please, baby. That's 7 points of damage.
Not bad.
Not bad.
7 points of damage to both. He looks kind of annoyed, and the Drake just sort of snaps jaws angrily, sort of turning more towards Cerno than Lucian.
Mm-mm.
Who's this guy? Wait. Do these two guys, as the blue guy who's dead and the purple guy, act on the same turn?
Are they blue and purple?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Fuck,
blue
they're
and
meant to be
purple.
blue.
It's all good.
My apologies. That is the problem of being colorblind.
Was
I
there
always
a
forget you're
purple one?
colorblind.
Yeah, there's a blue dot which is next to the red, and then there's a purple one which is in between the orange and pink. And they look very similar to my poor eyes.
No, I mean, was there a purple on the roll? Did you?
This guy had a purple dot, but this guy is in the turn order. But they were meant to have the same colored dots because they're meant to act on the same turn.
Yeah, there wasn't a purple. You'd use blue and red on the turn order.
There's
Don't
2
worry.
reds down here. And
You've
then
got the
there's
2
blue up
reds,
there.
you've got the greens, and then you've got the blues, which is these
Yeah,
guys.
you hadn't used purple. Carry on.
Yeah, as in this guy had a purple dot, but he was meant to have a blue one because they look so similar.
Mhm.
So that is his attack at advantage. That is I forget what their statistics are to hit. +5, that is an 18. So that's only 3d6
Only 3.
+3. It's half the amount you could have taken last time. Oh, Lucian's unconscious, has 17 points of
Shit.
slashing damage.
Yeah, my
Shit.
healing went to waste so hard.
Sorry.
He could have survived it if I hadn't rolled 2 natural 6s there.
Oh. Oh man.
All right, Rose's turn. This creature is no longer frozen.
Uh-oh.
That's- Seeing this happen, he's going to run to here. I think that keeps him within range. Yeah. He is going to say, I don't like this.
Neither.
No.
And with that, he's going to start. And actually, I think Sarno, you're the only one who can understand this as he starts chanting in Druidic. But you essentially hear him calling out to spirits, and you sort of see small white figures sort of just briefly appear around him, and then just quickly venture out towards Lucian and Savangel as you feel slightly revitalized as you both heal 2d. So you both heal 5 points of healing. So Lucian is prone. Savangel is now slightly better off. All right. That's his turn. They're going to use one of their attacks on Lucian. So at advantage. Wow. Fucking misses.
RNG Jesus wants you to live.
But he's going to move to here and make his second attack on Sarno.
Yeah,
Lucian can, but he's prone.
Me not so much.
I was going to say Lucian can if he wants to, but he's
I'd like to.
Okay, roll 2d20 because you're at disadvantage. This is d6.
2d20 plus anything?
Yeah, plus 7. So that's 4d6 plus attack on Sarno. 6 plus 7, what is that? That's 13. That's not enough to hit, I'm afraid. So as you your wounds begin to heal, you sort of look up, see this guy try and stab down at you, and you sort of scuttle away, and he just sort of tuts and walks off. And as you do so, you kind of frantically search for your sword, grab it, try and swing, but he's already out of your range. However, as he walks past, and he just sort of then annoyed slams his sword towards Cerno, who isn't quite expecting it. Cerno takes 19 points of damage.
All right.
They keep moving, which changes my plans. I don't like it.
Almost as if they're not going to stand still. Our scene.
It's not fair.
Oh boy. Oh man. Well, you know.
Arsene, you should have actually received that 5 healing when Cerno used his last healing spell, by the way. You're just about in the creature's aura.
I did it on DnD Beyond.
My apologies. Yeah, 34 health.
And well, you know, I only really have a quick. I'm gonna bonus action, move my healing spirit onto. Oh, Joe, I'll move it up a bit further. Like you guys move it. You guys go on it yourself, just so everyone can get into it. And then
Dogpile
the healing spirit. It's a very cute dragon. And then I'm gonna shoot the guy and explore because I can't reach any of the guys further up, and I don't particularly care about the drakes.
You are you are at disadvantage.
Am I?
Hunter's mark.
This drake right here.
He doesn't have Hunter's mark because it's concentration on the healing spirit.
Yep.
You're
Bugger.
currently in combat with a
Okay.
creature.
Mm,
Good to know.
Ow, my nose.
then
God.
there's no way I can get to having him in range, is there?
Hmm?
This
To having
guy,
who in range?
that guy, fucking asshole.
Not really. You got Savangal and a Drake in the way.
Yeah, no matter what I remove, I can't, so I'll just. Yeah, sure, I'll move up one.
You should really focus on your own problem right now.
I am. I'm going for this guy. I moved up his base.
What about the
Scene's armor class 14.
Drake?
Fortunately, with a +5, 14 hits.
Fuck, he got 14 exactly.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine, I don't care as much about the Drake.
Why? Why when I'm rolling their damage do they roll max?
You should care about the Drake, Abby.
Nah.
I think you might need to care about the Drake. It's unhappy. It's being ignored. You need to show it some love and attention.
No,
Yeah,
I
roll
have
to hit.
better dragons in my life.
Yes, I
Okay,
think that
wow.
might just hit.
Yeah.
Finally!
Screw that guy.
So,
Ever so slightly. Not much.
36.
6 points of damage.
Roll again.
Hey.
That's another hit.
Really?
3 points of damage.
Really? Fucking. Oh, I miss Hunter's Mark.
I'm sorry. I'm stealing all your damage here. Wait,
Ah.
is your bow isn't a D6?
She used
Oh
used
no, it
used
is.
the
It's
short bow.
a short bow, isn't it? Yeah.
It's the marksman shot.
Yeah. My mistake. It is a D6. All right.
Well, you know, I mean, 9 is better than nothing.
I mean, 9's actually. I mean, 9's decent.
Doesn't feel decent. Fine, that's the turn, okay.
All right, Agnes, your turn.
Chromatic orb, I just have to see them. It's not a straight line, right?
What type of attack does it tell you to make? Let's see. Chromatic orb.
Ranged spell attack.
So yeah, that can be affected by cover. Just letting you know.
What I mean is, this line, I would have it can't hit him.
It's just think of it like shooting an arrow. If you think you might hit someone whilst doing it,
Yeah. Okay. And wish it was line of sight thing. So I can get a cone in there, right?
are you maximizing this?
No.
Oh, I'll go get the smaller cone.
I mean, it was just. I mean, I can reach him. It's just the angle. You don't really need.
I'm gonna get the smaller cone anyway.
Mm.
I made these things for a reason.
Mhm. And they work great, birdie.
I feel like that's sarcasm.
Wow.
I mean, they work.
I'm assuming you're probably going to want to try and angle it to get the other guy in as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can do that. You can get the Drake and the other.
Sono's just gonna get a little scorched hair.
You're going to cauterize his wounds. Don't worry. Is it saving throw, isn't it?
That I'm on the wrong one. Burning hands.
Dexterity for
Saving throw
burning hands.
dex.
All right, first one's Drake's because he's closer to you.
I'm casting
Well,
it second
all right,
level.
second. Well, the
Just
Drake
before I-
fails. The Dragonfang succeeds.
Well, he still takes half damage.
Yes, he does. So roll your damage. The Drake will take full. Right, Drake takes 10 points of damage. It is not a happy Drake. The Dragonfang takes 5 points of damage.
Good.
It's not a happy human. He's beginning to look a bit bloodied and a bit battle worn, but still standing in there.
Yeah, that's all I can do. Hi, buddy.
It's going to snap at you, Agnes.
Arg.
A 16 and a 17. Wow, that's unlucky. See what I mean? See what I mean? 13 points of damage to Agnes.
I mean, at least it wasn't Max.
And a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, come
Huh?
on. Another one?
Yep. I haven't changed the number.
Wasn't implying
Unfortunately,
just...
Agnes.
Really? No.
What's,
Yeah, the web. It's the web, isn't it?
No, it's
shit.
not.
Yeah. I mean, they can get over it anyway, but your web disappears.
It was making their escape inconvenient.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
Disengaging.
All right.
Wait, I thought
one
that
break-
Drake was frozen.
No, I'm froze.
For
I'm
one
froze
turn.
at the end of at the start of Rose's second turn, so it was frozen for the
bro.
entire turn.
Me
It
too.
doesn't keep them paralyzed the entire time. They're a tad too powerful.
I can't see the damage on. Okay.
Oh, what? This guy?
Yeah,
Wait, you can or you can't?
I can't.
Oh,
It's slightly covered by black.
Ah, okay. Why is health bar so big?
Oh god.
because they're large
eeny,
character
meeny,
tokens. So that's two attacks against Boar. I think that's a
Perfect.
hit and a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit and a hit. Fuck off.
That's 13 points of damage to Boar.
13. Oh, shit.
Yeah. You're on 28. Two attacks against Arsene. Miss with a 12.
Yay!
D6. That's 5 points of damage to Arsene. Constitution saving throw, please, Arsene.
Woo.
Yep, you made it.
Thank God. Healy Spirit is still there.
And that's the Drake's turns. Lucian, what are you gonna do?
Run.
I mean, he's currently on the
This is
floor.
perfect for sword burst.
Well,
It would be.
can I get up and attack the guy behind me with
Yeah, if you want.
longsword?
Oh,
Certainly.
Sword burst.
Short
You've got the
boys.
ranged. No one's around you.
It may not be as much damage.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Oh, you could disengage and run since you're currently in the process of dying.
But the guy behind him is super squishy.
Yeah. Hit the squishy guy in the nuts. Make him more squishy.
I want to see if I can at least get rid of him. Like,
Certainly.
Hold
Attack
on.
the squishiest part of the body.
I'm just going for what kills him first if I'm lucky. So,
The eyeballs. It's
Don't
not
say
covered by
that.
the mask.
if I can get to them. So that
Roll your 2
is-
attacks then.
So 2 attacks. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting the
2d20.
dice.
And
Alright,
then there'll
thank
be a
you.
+7 for your attack modifier.
Alright, thank you.
No
I'm
worry,
sorry, I
you'll
had
learn
to-
eventually. You'll
No
learn
problem.
eventually. It took everyone here time to learn it. The only reason
Oh yeah.
I learned it faster is because I had to remember it more often. Wow. Well, I'm gonna say I think he's dead, but roll your 2d10 + 8.
Oh
Alright,
man.
2 points of damage.
Go on, go.
Yeah.
Destroy them.
Well, that's 10, that's 26, that's what, 30...
2?
Yeah, this guy only has 24 health. How exactly do you kill this guy? In 2 hits, might I add.
I'm just simply put going to. Actually, I know what I'm going to do.
What a waste of
I'm
potion.
first going to leap up. I'm going to slice him across the chest at one point. Like, have him. If you get hit, you might, like, take a step backwards or something.
Yep.
Grab him by the shoulder, have him look at me directly in the eyes, and then stab him straight in the heart.
Alright.
Have
So
him
as you
look at
sort
me.
of, as you having scuttled back somewhat to avoid the attack and having swung your sword to try and hit the other guy, infuriated that you missed, you sort of carry on with your momentum and sort of twirl up, turning around to face the guy, the momentum of your sword slashing across his stomach. He sort of staggers somewhat. You stop spinning, reach forward, grab him by the shoulder, and just plunge your sword forwards, and you just hear as blood just begins trickling out of his mouth, and he collapses backwards.
Noted.
Savangel, your turn.
Alright, she's going to cast Healing Word on Lucian at level 3.
Alrighty then.
Isn't the unicorn spirit? What does the unicorn spirit do?
You can go on spirit, only affects it when Cerno does things, I'm afraid.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
And
Cerno
guess
can't
what?
do shit anymore.
Cerno can't do it. This is great.
Heal, Savangel. To heal.
To heal or not to heal?
Ooh, that's actually quite nice. 12
That's
points of
You
healing
good.
should
to
really heal.
Thank you.
You're
around
welcome.
17 HP.
And then she would like to take her crossbow and shoot the guy that's next to Boar.
Certainly.
I don't trust that.
Mm.
Well, I think you
Never
should.
You should. Roll damage.
Purple.
This is
Purple,
this is
Savangel,
karmic balance for
MVP.
my multiple d20s on Monday, isn't it?
Maybe.
Oh,
Uh,
the dog's asleep.
That is 13. Unfortunately, he is still just standing, but as you whirl around, releasing the bolt, it just smashes into his shoulder. You hear a cry of pain as you see that his shoulder seems to have also been dislocated, and he's sort of trying to pop it back in and pull the bolt out at the same time. Is that your turn, Savangel?
She's also going to give a hug to the not totally eating healing spirit and then move back.
All right, take your d6 healing.
Yay,
Put your
help.
right foot in.
Your
Your
right foot out.
In, out, shake it all about. Do the copyright strike and get out. All right.
The ultimate
Dragon-
irony is if it
Wait,
does
hold
get
on.
flagged.
Wait, hold on. Is the Hokey Pokey copyrighted?
Probably.
Yeah, most likely. Most music, like Happy Birthday's copyrighted, dude.
Copyrighted by the cultists.
Yeah.
Evil.
The cultists, we're censoring you.
Oh man,
Is the
it has
Hokey Pokey
multiple
copyrighted?
copyright.
It's going to try and hit Boar. It hits Boar.
Apparently, it's not copyrighted.
It is copyrighted. It's
Really?
copyrighted by multiple people. Well, that's what Google's telling me.
I know. Apparently, it's not only Oh, I read it's not only copyrighted. Oh, what were you saying, Sub? Sorry, I was more focused on the Hokey Pokey.
You get slashed for 13 points of damage
Oh, fuck
as
that.
the guy purple just shot kind of pulls the bolt out,
1, 2, 3, 4.
resets his shoulder, grimaces in pain, and then just lunges forward and lands a semi-decent blow on
Surely
you.
popping his shoulder back in would do him damage because that's
Painful, but
Fucking
yeah.
painful.
Painful,
as
painful,
a
but
recently
he's done
trained
it.
first aider that does damage to your blood vessels.
Painful,
not
but
good.
he's reset it within a couple of seconds, meaning that the muscles haven't got used to it being out of place, meaning it's doing significantly less damage if he
Yeah,
were to
but
leave
what
it
if
there.
he trapped a blood vessel in the gap?
Jam, does Agnes
is the
take
skeletons
damage
with
every
the
time
feet
she stubs
again.
her toe?
I mean, realistic.
This is the argument with the skeleton and the toe bones again.
I mean, realistic.
It is for your turn before all the dynamite being thrown causes the tunnel to collapse in a very specific area.
I'm
Look,
going
I was
to-
hoping that was actually going to happen where I kept throwing the dynamite, but you know.
That is
With
what
Another one, and I would have made it happen.
I'm going to attempt to kick the cultist in front of me directly in the nuts.
All right, roll to hit.
Roll. Yep. Okay. I think a 21 hits him.
Yeah, I think it
I
does
was
as
gonna
well.
say,
So as
like,
he
one hit, he's
5.
gonna die.
he had 2 hit points of damage. Health remaining. As he tries to, if Purple had just rolled one, if she'd rolled max damage on her bolt, she would have killed him.
Oof.
As he tries to interpose his sword to try and stop your kick, you actually end up kicking the sword, and he pretty much stabs himself inside his own thigh and groin area, and just collapses to the
Mhm.
ground.
I'm going to look at the other cultist. Your turn.
A small pool of water is forming on the ground. That also hits.
Oh shit!
All right.
And I am going to use just another attack, and I'm just basically going to headbutt him. Well, actually, no, I can't do that. I don't have long enough arms.
I mean, long enough
enough
neck.
neck.
You have long
Yeah,
enough
sorry.
arms. You don't have a long enough neck. You're not a giraffe.
Sorry, I'm going to.
Roll your next
dash.
attack. Come on. Yeah, that hits.
Jeez
Roll your
Louise,
damage.
man.
That should be the next
9.
hybrid animal they made.
Mm-hmm.
They've made an elephant.
Okay,
Why
there
not
we
a
go.
giraffe?
Wait, what?
That's the wrong
I
way.
accidentally just typed minus and it went NAN because it couldn't figure it out. But he's
Okay.
still alive but very injured.
Okay, so he's got hit in the nuts.
All right.
He got punched in the face. Okay. It's just insult to injury.
So that new backup character I'm making, huh, guys?
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Kind of turns to look at you, guys. You're gonna do something stupid.
You should wait and find out.
Stand there. Find out.
Just wait. Wait and see.
Well, he's going to make his second attack. I think that one hits this
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Oh,
that
God,
one does hit
no!
that time.
So as you swing, you sort of duck out the way and taunt him, and he just grits his teeth and just slams you with the hilt of the sword.
Okay, so
that is.
does that count as non-lethal
66.
damage? Can we count
No,
that
he's
as non-lethal?
intending.
All right.
He's intending to really hurt.
Yeah.
26.
Far out.
Jesus fuck, he's dead.
No, I'm not dead, am I? No. Just
No,
unconscious.
you're unconscious. It
Well,
would
there
have
goes
to
my
have
plan.
done. He would have had to have done 44 points of damage to
There
kill
goes my
Sano straight
plan.
out.
There goes my plan of what I was doing. Shit. The unicorn spirit disappears.
Poof.
I mean, it
Fudge.
wasn't doing much now. You
And
had a
after-
spells.
And Agnes and Lucian notice as he sort of slams Cerno's head with the hilt of the blade, and his eyes lock up, and he kind of falls to the ground. He then just sticks the sword in, grabs his cloak by either edge, throws it out, and he starts beginning to levitate, and then fucks off.
Really?
Fucking levitate?
Yes, he essentially just grabs the cloak of his. The corners of his cloak, he begins to lift up, and he kind of leans forwards, and he just starts flying off around the corner.
Yep.
Is he
Death saving
T-posing,
throw,
guys?
please, Sano.
Alright.
I'm
just a
not
straight
making this shit
D20.
up. This is shit they can do.
Is this just a straight D20?
Straight D20.
I mean, you are making up because you made the character, but you know.
That's one success.
That is one success. Sano isn't dying as badly as he thought he is.
Yay.
Both those dragon claws are fucking dead.
That's good.
Off the turn order.
Yeah, the turn order shrinks ever so slightly. Actually, both the red dragon claws are dead as well, so we can get rid of that.
You
Yay.
don't have any. You only have the one guy left.
That leaves
Oh,
one
no, two
dragon.
guys.
That leaves one dragon claw, dragon wing, dragon fang, and 3 drakes.
Mhm.
And we're all on the lower end.
Who has those potions again?
Does anyone have potions?
I
Nope.
don't know, because
Savangar does.
Agnes
off the dead
stole
body.
mine off my dead fucking body.
Agnes gave it to Cerno.
Does Cerno have it? I don't. Maybe I've used it.
But I probably
Agnes is not.
Oh, hey
the best.
guys!
She doesn't think
I've
that
got
well.
I've got 2.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
'cause you made one!
Oh
Mother's gonna
man.
be
Dummies
stern
dies.
talking with you after this.
if we make it out alive.
If Cerno makes it out alive, I mean he's a third of the way there.
Would Agnes know if Cerno has potions on him?
Nope.
I mean, she
Uh,
gave him one.
She gave him one, so she might remember.
He was there when he made one.
Alright, Ro's going to take a step to the side. So we can see the Drake, because he's a hunched lizard, and then he's going to try and hit it. Fuck. He doesn't.
Mhm.
Alright, it's the Dragonwing's turn. He gives a slight nod of his head, puts the sword away. We'll be seeing each other again, I assume.
Attack of opportunity.
No, we don't
No
get
one's
it.
in range.
Mm,
As he too puts his sword away, grabs the corners of his cloak, begins lifting up, and just darts off around the corner.
I just imagine Gmod T poses flying throughout the map. Like,
No,
like
think
the
more
old days.
Naruto run, but with a cape and just lead and not walking on the ground.
I can imagine that.
Arsene, your turn.
So apart
Sorry,
from
totally wasn't in the
worshipping-
middle of eating a
Oh,
biscuit. I mean, I would, I'm just gonna first bonus action. I can move. I move the healing spirit onto Cerno.
You can.
Hell yeah. Boop. Alright. Let me turn that down to 4. And then I'm gonna pull out my sword, the shiny sword.
Right.
Show them
it
the
is
light.
It is glowing in the light.
Yay! And I'm gonna start attacking this thing behind me.
All right. +4.
Where is it? Where is it? I've hit number 1. Miss.
As you grab your sword, you're actually somewhat blinded by the glow as you unsheath it, and you go, "Ah, bugger!" Glances off the scales.
Oops. Oh,
Arsene, make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh,
My
fuck.
God.
no.
He hasn't attuned to the sword yet. That's why.
No.
The sword doesn't actually require attunement. A sword which glows.
It has a
All right.
different balance.
As you swing your sword, it sort of glances off the creature's scales, and as you try and bring it back around, it slams into, and your knuckles slam against it, and you feel the sword beginning to slip, but you're able to just grab hold of it. You have not just thrown your sword down the corridor.
Oh, thank God.
I would have
Okay.
walked away.
I'm sorry, I'm so bad at combat. It's scary.
Agnes, your turn.
She is going to maddenly, in a rage, punch this dude with shocking grasp.
All right, roll
Screaming,
to
"Not
hit."
my son this time."
Oh, right.
18
Sir.
hits.
Okay.
Cerno doesn't hear this. He still has no clue.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
He has
Roll your
no
damage.
clue that he's seen as the baby.
All right, it takes 3 points of damage.
Hey, she's never said that one before.
As you slam this creature with the shocking grasp, you see the lightning crackle over it, and it just, if you've ever seen a drake smile, that would be the time.
And you know
Uh,
what, bitch?
Safangale, make an
touch me.
intelligence check. Pepper.
+0.
You got this.
Nope,
you don't.
I don't.
Nope, you don't.
Mhm.
I'm going to guess they're immune to lightning.
They're not immune, but they have resistance to it, and that
But
would
it
be
still
due to
took
their.
effects, which means it can't
It
take a
cannot.
reaction.
It doesn't take a reaction, but it just smiles at you as the lightning crackles over it. Because it inherits the resistances of the dragons which donated its scales for its creation, which in this case.
Ooh.
Agnes
Oh,
was in a
right.
rage.
Okay.
Shit.
That's why the drakes are such a pain to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And such a
Makes
pain
sense.
to kill, I mean.
And it's going to disengage and burrow.
Ah, frick's sake.
I shouldn't have moved.
Oh, no.
It disengaged. He's got to step forward, having not seen that his masters have left yet. And he gets a hit. That's 13 points of damage to Borg,
Oh, fuck.
who is only just standing. before he notices that his masters are no longer in the corridor, and like, fuck it, I'm getting out of here.
No, 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 no. You don't. No, you fucking don't.
Attack
Yeah,
of opportunity.
Don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Roll your damage.
No, you
No,
fucking
you
don't.
don't.
Get the fuck back here, you little
His
bitch.
health was 7.
Oh.
7 turns to flee. You essentially backhand him and just sent him flying.
I was about to say, can I reach my hand around and fucking slam him onto the ground?
Just punch
You
him so
essentially just
hard.
backhand him and send him flying in the direction he was trying to flee.
So in a way, you helped him, but not in a way he was.
Oh fuck, the Drake's gonna kill me.
Oh no!
The Drakes are now going to attack Arsene and Boar. So these are the two against Arsene.
Yay.
That is a that's a 15 and a 8 points of damage. Make your concentration check.
If you fail before Sona gets up. Oh
Save.
god.
No!
Cheap.
Jinxed
She's
it.
no longer
Have bad luck
concentrating.
enough. Don't do this to me.
Arsene, as the Drake slams its tail down, you get out of the way, but unfortunately it's bite you into the leg. And that one brief
That's my
moment
bad
you're
leg.
able to fend off all of these attacks. And as you see Boar close to the edge and you feel yourself getting close as well, a slight bit of fear grips you and your concentration on the spell ceases.
Shit.
Who is the necklace?
Me.
Arsene.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, that was a
And that's a hit on
Different.
Boar.
Mm.
That's a miss and a hit on Boar.
I don't think
Uh,
you need to roll damage.
I think I do. Because I rolled another natural 8 on a d8.
I mean, I
Well,
guess that means it's out the
I'm
way.
dead.
You're not
You're
dead, you're
not.
unconscious. There's a
You're
difference.
Jesus.
Oh,
Well, this
and
gives
right,
me
they're
time.
going to. This one's going to just trot away because it doesn't have anyone opposing it.
No, get the fuck back here.
You're dead. You're
Alright.
unconscious. You can't do
Get the
anything.
fuck back here. No, I don't give a shit if I'm dead. I still
And
want
this one's going to try and burrow, so make your attack of opportunity, Arsene.
Oh shit. Sorry, I got really excited. Hey.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus, roll your damage.
Hey.
I don't think you. It's not enough to kill this thing, but you can do decent damage. 12 points of damage, nice.
I'm happy.
As it starts burrowing, you're able to slash into it, and you hear a as it just
Okay.
disappears beneath the ground.
God fucking damn. Oh man. Oh man, are we out of combat?
Depends.
I want to heal more, but it's not my turn.
Lucian, your turn.
Can I move? Can I head down to where Boar is? But problem is, I was thinking about like if I had my bow out, I would be able to move nearby and try shooting at this guy. But
You can
I
get
feel
it.
like that's three.
That's 30 feet. That's the limit where you could get to. You wouldn't really be able to shoot the creature.
No, you wouldn't.
Could I? This might be a dumb question. Could I throw my sword towards the guy?
I mean, you don't really have line of sight on him is the problem.
You
Like
can't-
you are
Actually,
able
wait,
to
wait,
move
wait, wait.
and get your bow out, but you wouldn't be able to see the creature to try and attack it. There's
So
Yeah.
if I get no matter what, like he's out of my line of sight. Period.
Can't
If
you
I'm-
go- I
up
mean-
there. Oh, up there. Yeah, no, you can move up there. Sorry, I thought you were meaning going down to Boar. Yeah, you can go up there
No,
and see what you
no,
see.
no. I was talking about going down the
Oh,
board.
going down to Boar. Yeah, things are. It's
Down
out of
to
your line
Boar,
of
you
sight.
You would be able to see things.
I want to keep following them.
It says the
You're dead.
unconscious.
Me too.
Exactly.
We need to kind of heal
Exactly.
up a little bit. I'm
Like a hurricane. I love that song.
going to go ahead and just for the sake of looking around and hold my action. No.
If there's something there, you'll shoot it.
Just
Yeah, let me
like a
switch.
shot.
I will switch to my longbow and move over to here to kind of see if I can. Oh shit, they're still there.
Yeah,
We
that's
can
not
shoot
use
them.
that.
You can shoot them.
I was gonna say, it's not like they're going supersonic. They're going at a pace which might outpace you whilst you're running, but they're not like sonicking out of here.
2 shots. Pew pew.
Can I shoot them?
You can certainly try, yeah.
Okay. Getting out the dice roller and actually, what is the
2d20 plus 5 for your longbow.
okay? 2D.
That is a miss and a hit. So I'm going to just assume that. Oh wait, who you're attacking? You should probably call that out before you roll your attacks.
That one maybe.
Certainly. So roll your damage of a d8 plus 2.
D8 plus 2. Okay.
7 points of damage. All right. As you see these guys flying away, you have a stirring surge of anger. You pull 2 arrows out, and in quick succession, release. One just sails past them, just clipping the edge of the cloak. The other one is you're able to get it in and land straight into the side. You hear of pain, but they continue flying on course. Savangal, your turn.
All right, she would like to cast Healing Word on Cerno.
All right. Do the healy. Wow, 11 points of healing. Sono, it's alive!
I'm alive, guys.
And then she goes up to Boar and dumps the healing potion down his throat.
Certainly. Roll the healing.
What do I roll?
Basic healing potion, 2d4 plus 2.
Deja vu. I've been in this place before. Sorry.
Boar is also awake.
Yay, I'm on 5 hit points. I'll be right back.
It's his turn.
It's his
Yeah.
oh god.
Doesn't shut the turn
Wait,
off.
Bye.
It's your turn.
I can't do.
Then move
Uh,
the body in
and
front of
then
you.
be right back.
Loot it.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm gonna loot bodies.
All right, fine. We'll just do a no turn. Right. This guy
I
Oh,
don't know what to fucking do. I got
continues to GTFO.
D&D Beyond, so cool, am I right, Atlas? Yeah, totally cool.
Turn. Your turn.
is that how Atlas sounds?
My turn. All right.
Yes, that's exactly how Atlas sounds.
Go, 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 go.
Yes,
Go,
he's
go,
gonna
go.
take out the healing potion that he just remembered he had. It's an action. Is it? Wait, before I do that, is it an action to take it?
Bonus action to
Bonus
drink for
action.
yourself.
Bonus
Action to feed to someone else.
All right. He's going to drink while he's still on the ground. How much is that? It's 2d4, right?
2d4 plus 2.
Is this your one or Boar's one?
I don't know. It's just one of the healing potions I have.
I don't think he gives a shit at this point in time.
7 points of healing.
All right.
At
Let me.
18.
Yep. And he's going to wild shape into an axe beak.
Oh, what?
Oh dear. I'm gonna have to go find.
A
Did I have-
Chocobo!
Did I have? Oh yes, it's. Yes, I remember what we used for this. Do you remember what we used for this?
A giant chicken.
Yes, we did.
Oh,
So
this
it
is
is
the one that
basically
laid
a
eggs.
chocobo.
This is the one that laid eggs randomly.
So
Yes, this is the one which laid eggs whilst fighting a green dragon.
I'm transforming before I get up, so I have 50 feet of movement. Just so you know. Now I'm going to. It's half
So-
of my movement to get up.
So it's now got 25.
I'm going to. And I'm gonna charge to. Like there. And then there. Charging after the dudes. And the orb can still follow me, right?
Yeah.
All right.
The
that's
orb
not a
follows
f-
you. Yeah.
Yeah, let me turn the aura off Sano, and I'll put it onto Axbeak Sano. There you go.
Okay, so I can just see there. All right.
All right. Ro's going to step forward. He's going to drop his concentration on Barkskin, by the way. And he's going to say, I think we are beginning to push our luck.
Mhm.
Dragon's going to go around. Nope.
You changed your username to Mother Witch.
Hi.
And you also hear
Ah, fuck.
Oh,
emanate from down the corridors. I'll see in your turn.
that's not good.
Well, you see, originally I was going to keep shooting at the drakes, but I don't like the sound of that, so we're getting out of dodge, guys, by the way, bye.
Oh, I just heard my dogs
Yeah.
downstairs.
Because you whistled.
I will cast a Cure Wounds on myself real quick. Yeah. I had to make it for that 20 somewhere.
Yep.
I had 15 points of
Good
health.
boys. You don't need to come upstairs.
Dad,
But you whistle.
But Dad.
anyway. Okay. Getting out of dodge. I measured that and then I forgot. Also, night just come back to me. I
All
have
right.
a flying speed of 60.
Agnes.
Agnes would have been screaming after Cerno this whole time, saying, "Get back here."
Get back here, you bastard!
Less of don't do it. No, not again. Stop. Why?
No, stop. Come back.
Yeah, but more genuine. Also, she is going to. How heavy is this chicken?
Is she gonna try to pick him up and basically
Nat
take him
is a
out?
large beast,
Yeah.
so actually Sono is that big.
Oh,
See, if he was a chicken and under 10 pounds, I would have just made
Oh
him
no,
out.
he's way more than 10 pounds.
Oh my god, there's a giant fucking chicken. What did I miss?
If you've ever seen Final Fantasy, he's essentially a chocobo.
hey,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, I know that then. Okay. Oh, I need to. That reminds me, I need to.
Or if you haven't seen Final Fantasy, it's essentially an ostrich.
But appears more as a chicken.
So, what is.
Agnes is just screaming at Lucian and Cerno, saying, "We need to get out of here."
All right. You guys hear the sounds of rapid burrowing as things essentially smash through walls.
Oh,
They're
no.
trying to cause a cave in.
Oh, shit.
Or
need
they're
to
just
go.
calling all the drakes to them.
I don't know. Either way, I think. Either way, time to go.
Time to get out of here.
All right, it's Lucian's turn.
Lucian's gonna shout to Cerno. Cerno, we have to go. We will come back for them.
They won't be here.
Well,
We need to rest. And then we'll go.
we need to go.
Ass.
All right, I'm going to ask Sono, are you going to continue trying to chase after them?
Don't be a
Turn
martyr.
order still exists. Get your ass back. Turn order still exists. So, Savingal, what are you going to do?
Oh my god.
Seven Girl is going to help Boar up, and I was like, okay, let's get out of here. Arsene, hurry up, we need to go.
Hi, I'm over here. What?
Where the fuck is Arsene? Well, oh, what the
She's
hell?
down.
I thought we were going down. Are we not going down?
And then Seven Girl is going to run down. Because she doesn't know the other exit over up there.
Well, that exit goes further deep anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bo, what are you going to do?
Giant chicken. Escape. Giant chicken. Escape.
Don't encourage it.
Don't.
Roll d4. If
Mm-mm.
it's an even number, chicken. Odd. I don't know my evens from my odds, so I'm escaping.
That's odd.
Okay, so yeah, it's escape.
But
No, it's
he's
me.
odd.
Hi. Thank-
You have fucking pancakes?
nice.
Dude,
The
I
stream
will
didn't
bring
hear
enough
that.
for the
Stream,
class.
I have pancakes.
Yeah, yeah. Are you sharing with the class?
How
You can...
much is postage?
I think the
More than you can afford.
Yeah. I'm gonna mute so people don't hear my munching.
So no, it's your turn.
We have
Oh.
brownies downstairs.
Everyone's
Well,
booking it.
okay.
I have no food.
Move to here.
Yeah, I wait. No, I'm gonna.
Does
I'm
the
gonna
next speak
loot
have
body
dark
real
vision?
quick.
Let me double check very quickly. I don't think it does, but
No, it doesn't.
yeah. All right. What do I see in that room there? Just as I'm running
Doors.
past.
The doors.
Oh,
All the
doors?
doors in this place essentially
Alright.
slowly swing closed. They are
So
rather
is-
rotted. You can sort of see through the doors, but they are
What do I
they
see
are
up to
sort of
here?
rather rotted. Hmm?
What do I see up
You can
to
see
here?
stuff out there.
Like
Up to where? Yeah,
up
you can see up to
to-
the.
Yeah, sorry. Moving my full distance. Is this another doorway as well?
No, it's a hallway.
But
But you're just beginning to peek around it, so you.
I'm gonna use my dash action. Move to
Mm.
there so I can see
Ah.
down. So I should see down, like.
Yep.
Can I not? Is this a door? Okay.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh god damn it!
So Sona was there.
If this does what I think it's going to do.
He moves to there, so
Nah.
that's 10.
Ah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to move to here, and he's going to be calling out very loudly. Rah! Rah! Rah!
Oh god. Sorry.
Giant fucking
Oh,
chicken. That
terrible.
would be the thing of nightmares.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, it's Rose's turn.
No, wait. I used my action to dash. Let me just double check. Summoning a spirit is a bonus action. Can I summon a spirit? Or my spirit totem?
I don't.
Oh no, it's no action required. But can I still do it? Even in my animal form? I don't know if we clarified this or not. I don't remember.
I think we did. I think that was.
'Cause
Can't
it's
you
not,
use
because I
Spirit
can't
to-
cast
Spirit
magic, but it's
totem?
not a spell.
Spirit totem is a bonus action.
It says no action here, but
As a bonus action, you may magically summon a spirit to a point you can see within 60 feet.
magically. So, up to you.
Uh, I would say, considering that you've just been knocked unconscious, came to life, and are now charging around as a
Giant-
somewhat
Yeah.
possibly brain-damaged chicken, I would say at this point in time, you may not be thinking
Wait, hold on.
clearly enough to
Possibly?
do it.
All right. Cool. Yep. So Cerno's
Oh,
there.
no.
Alright,
it is
I should probably
giant.
reveal to the edge of your vision. So Ro just sort of goes.
Well,
And starts limping his way down.
Hmm.
Arsene?
whoop-dee-doo.
Oh yeah, the cat's extremely fucking fast.
Okay, I'm gonna cure wounds on board because I can see he's hurting. There you go, boy.
Is the cat.
There's another one.
I ran
Ah.
120 feet.
Ah.
And then I'm going there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
I
good then.
need to add how much health? 3? 1.
3. I'm a very good healer.
Apparently so. Agnes, your turn.
Why can I not? There we go.
One of these days, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a healer.
Is that you like punching?
I
You
do-
want
I
the
do-
stress from that though?
No. Well,
It's
I mean,
very
I want to make a healer, and one time when it's in like dire need, the healer goes by and slides on his knees and slap the person's ass he needs to heal. It's like
Okay.
I will
healing,
be-
healing touch.
I think I would just leave
What are you doing,
the player
Jan?
waking up violated.
All right.
Man, I can't do much else.
You guys are severely splitting up a party.
Uh-huh.
We never said we were smart.
Yeah, we never said that at all.
If anything, quite the opposite. We are dummies,
With dice.
unfortunately.
That hits both times.
Mm,
This chicken better be buff.
Right?
17 points of damage. Sano's on 2 hit points.
Oh,
This
Jesus
chicken
chicken
is
form.
not buff.
fucking Christ.
Yeah. What was it? He took 17 damage?
Mm-hmm. You're on 2 in axe beak form. It moved 10, so it can move
Attack of
20.
opportunity.
Attack of opportunity, please.
Certainly.
Blah, 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 blah.
Plus
Um,
4 to hit.
Blah, 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 blah,
A
blah,
d8 plus 2 if you do.
I don't know how to use that roll thing, so plus 4. That's a
That misses, I'm afraid.
Yep.
As it slams its tail into you, bites and gnaws at your bird form, it then just turns and starts charging back off down the hall. And you're a tad too stunned at the ferocity of this attack. And as you try and peck back, it's already gone.
The sound of silence.
Sound of thinking.
Lucian, your turn.
Oh fuck, there's more drakes.
Nah,
Lucian.
Wait.
No.
there's
Oh.
only 2 down there. That's only
There's
2.
3 drakes in total.
Yeah.
And
Luc-
one just did 17 points of damage to you, Cerno, and I will remind you, you're only on 18 in your human.
Yeah, so?
And you've got the guys who can d6 of damage in one attack.
Yeah.
And these are the
Do you
people you're
want to
chasing
kill
after.
off your character, in other words?
No, Sano's
Isn't
determined.
everyone in this group is
I have
Lucian, what are you doing?
determination.
Overconfidence is a deadly and insidious killer.
Suicidal is suicidal is another word for determination at this point.
Apparently.
You are
What are you
filled
doing,
with
Odd?
determination.
Luke is going to follow Agnes as try to get Cerno back.
Alright.
Is that you sprinting?
I don't know how to sprint or.
It's
Uh,
an action.
He can move an additional 20 feet. So, Lucian, you can run to there.
Let me try that again.
I'm not entirely sure why you're running forwards and then back, but so you can run to there. You don't have to click every square, dude.
I'm still learning how to do it. That's why. Also, when I first attempted it, so right here.
1 square forwards.
All right.
You can run to there.
All right, that works.
Savangale, your turn.
She would like to shoot the one right in front of her.
Alright, roll to hit. $17 hits. Roll damage.
Nice.
6 points of damage. Your bolt flies forward, hits into the creature, and it just sort of snaps at you. Boar, your turn.
Uh, 30. I think today would be 40. So I'm basically keeping. You know what? I'm just gonna use my fucking dash, which would be like 80 movement. So there's the 40, I believe.
So you can move up to in line with Savangel.
Okay. Just all I can do.
Sono, your turn.
Alright, moving up to here, going to do an attack, so it's like that. Yeah. That's an 18, so
Right, roll your d8 plus 2 damage.
plus 2. Yay. Slash 1. Okay, that's fine. That's, there we go, plus 2. And 6.
6 points of damage. Alright.
I'm not able to move past him at all. Like,
You can go around him, but he'll get attack of opportunity.
am I not allowed to just, like, move there?
You can if you want.
But would that get the attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand there. I see you.
Ro's gonna start slowly hobbling his way down.
I'm guessing he doesn't have keen enough eyes to see this in the hallway.
Oh, come on.
Arsene, your turn.
Forgot I was muted, sorry. I was munching. I
I
can
want
get
munchies, but I have to drive all the way to Winsfield to get something good.
I'll go there. I would like to hold my action to shoot when I have line of sight, but without these two getting hit.
Alright. Agnes, your turn.
She's still not very happy.
I just saw what you posted, Jam.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was literally sat here going, which one? Oh no, it's action to sprint, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, hi, buddy. Yeah, sure.
She's
You
not
sure?
even paying
I'll
attention
let,
to
I'll
it.
let
She's
you
just
retcon
like,
that if you want.
She gonna stop here then.
Alright.
okay, she does notice the thing.
But she's still shouting, so I know it's not worth it. Stop.
That hits
yeah.
because there's a +5. 5 points of damage. Axe Beak Sono's gone.
And I'll take the 3.
Ow.
It's going to make its other attack against you. Okay, that misses. And it's going to burrow.
An attack of opportunity, please. Or can I?
Certainly.
Okay,
You can?
Cool. Yep, so that's a scimitar attack. Scimitar attack. That's a 21.
21 hits. Roll your damage.
Boom, 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 boom. Scimitar damage. That's a 7.
It's not a happy looking Drake, but it's still able to burrow away. So these two.
No attack.
Are these guys still flying, by the way?
Yeah, the humanoids are still flying.
If they're flying, they're gonna miss my trap, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Aw.
Bugger. Oh well.
Maybe we'll get lucky and those bug
Maybe
creatures. will eat
maybe they'll
them.
decide that they can take it easy and just stand there, you know, and stand on the trap. That'd be nice.
Lucian, your turn.
They're doing a full monologue speech. We're about to trap you. Blah 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 blah. As they're slowly lowering
sprinting.
down onto it.
Alright.
Which spot is the maximum? Right where I was.
Next to Sono.
Alright.
One forward.
Oh, one forward.
There you go.
And
Next to
he's
Sono.
going to say, Cerno, we have to go. And I know you want to take them down, but we
Cerno's
need to
gonna
rest
respond.
from them.
And this so happens to be the way to the exit.
Yeah, I know.
There's just better ways to do this.
Sam, go. Your turn.
All right.
Oh, please
She's
have a
going to
group spell.
run to the center of the room and cast hideous laughter on the big guy.
Oh, please,
Alright.
please, please. Jesus, please, Jesus!
Jesus is no help. No
Jesus,
child.
Jesus.
Jesus
Natural
don't
19.
exist in this one.
Nah.
Yeah.
And so as you cast the spell, you feel its effects beginning to take hold. But this guy, who I will point out, these guys, you've tried this before. They are immune to being charmed or frightened. And I do believe Hideous Laughter also, we agreed, acted a bit like a charm. So either
Yeah.
way, he saves and shrugs it off.
They're part elf.
No, they're fanatical, and the fact that they have drakes with them
Shush.
means
They're
that they
part
essentially have a
elves.
dragon ally, which means
I
that
thought they
as
were
long as they
elves.
see the drakes, they are
You
immune
now
to
know their
fighting.
race.
Also,
Part elf.
they have had practice with maniacal laughter, so there's that.
They have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Anything
it's your
else?
turn.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Purple.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
What you doing, Ninja?
Ninja.
What's up? Is it my
What's
turn?
you doing?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Where's movement? That's it's 35. Uh, if I take one single hit, I'm fucked.
You said don't
But
take the hit.
I know. I have to have high hopes for it. I'm gonna hang by the wall, and I guess I'm going to release 2 attacks on the Drake that is right in front of me.
All right.
You remember 10 foot.
Just
That's a
both
hit and a hit.
Yay.
Take out
10.
the drakes.
Although
Take
if you haven't-
their resources.
I was going to say, if you haven't realized, the drakes are essentially now acting as a wall for them.
I know. That's what I honestly realized. I was like, oh yeah, there's a fucking way I'm gonna hit him. Okay, and so fuck it. Insult to injury. Let's roll all 2 again for fuse.
That's a. Well, actually, what's that armor class? That's a hit and a hit.
Oh, nice. Well done.
I want it to make a strength saving throw. So I can knock the other one, so that I can knock them into each other. Just because I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
Strength. That is an 18. It succeeds.
Fuck that.
Mm.
Ooh, if I would have angled myself correctly. Oh, that would have been fucking hilarious. Smack him in the back of that guy's leg.
He's flying.
I still wouldn't care. It'd be funny if he got hit by his own fucking dog. I mean, Drake.
All right, this
As
guy.
m-
So the only I'm going to say this now. The only one who can't outpace the 2 guys flying. The only guy who can outpace the 2 guys flying is Boar. He's the only one who has a chance of catching up with these guys. And you're noticing this. Are you going to continue trying to chase them, Sano?
I'm gonna take potion. Gonna down another one.
All right.
Let me just tick that off. Where is it on here? No, that's rations. I'll find it in a minute.
You've used both of them, basically.
Yep. So that was a 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yep.
2d4 plus 2. That's 10 healing.
Yep. You're on
Uh,
25.
Like that. It was a bonus action to summon spirit, so I've used my bonus action. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna wild form into a giant chicken again.
Oh my god, why?
Is there anything else
forward.
that?
As I, like, If you bring the
Battle
giant chicken in.
chicken!
If you bring the giant chicken in.
I'm bringing the giant chicken back.
Wait, is there such thing as a battle chicken in D&D Beyond? I'm actually really curious.
This is pretty much it.
Alright, so down to there. That's his turn, because he can't do anything else.
Mm-hmm. Ro's going to hobble his way along.
He's gonna be so. If we get out of this, he's gonna be so pissed at the party members.
Mhm.
Because we did essentially just ditch the elderly guy, not meaning to, but
Arsene?
I was alright. I'm just gonna, keep going, I guess. I'll move away 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm gonna shoot this one.
Hi, Bravo.
Alright.
Oh wait, Hunter's Mark. Wait. I can't Hunter's Mark. So I'm just gonna shoot. There's a 1.
God, I'm hungry.
18 hits.
Yay! Another one. Oh, fuck. Fine. Oh,
11
wait,
misses.
wait. Inspiration.
Alright,
So
use it.
Is it a 1d8?
Yep. And that hits.
Ooh!
Hey.
7, yeah, bless you. Oh.
Mhm.
Yay!
Alright. Agnes, your turn.
There is no point in chasing them. Let them go. Just leave that.
Please stop! Right, that Drake is hidden and he's not re-emerging, so he's going off the turn order. This one is going to burrow itself.
Which one?
which one?
Oh.
Attack of opportunity?
Opportunity, motherfucker.
Yep, 4 gets.
Butter?
Ooh!
Nice. Roll damage.
I don't see this
And... Bottom?
He does actually kill it. It had 11 hit points.
Nice. Well done, man.
However,
Yo.
this one's still burrowing.
Oh, fuck. No. I can't. Okay. Alright. Can I go back and get the old man?
You guys are now out of combat.
I'm gonna go back and get the
And
old man.
Seven will run up there with feline agility, and if he's still in there, take a shot at him with a crossbow to see if she can shoot talent out of his wherever he's holding it.
Well,
If that's possible. If not, then
I was going
he's
to
just
say
gonna go up there and then.
that they are traveling, and by this point they've reached the top, and they're now flying out.
Wait, they can
Alright.
fly.
Roll attack at disadvantage, and you have to beat his armor class.
How far?
To try and
how,
shoot
how
Talon.
they'd be out of range if they're in
The,
disadvantage range.
so
with crossbow.
Savangao can catch up, but since they're flying up, unfortunately, the bolt just goes wide. He isn't actually holding on to Talon. I did say that he sheathed this weapon.
Yeah, I
So
also
he's
like aiming for like the
both.
belt because I knew it was not going to happen at normal things. So I was like, okay, shoot the belt off. And I was like,
Unfortunately, with the fluttering of the cloak, you weren't able to make the shot, and these guys are now just essentially GTFOing by flying away.
How high up are they?
Well, considering their movement,
can't
they
see.
are about 20 feet up at the moment.
Can Cerno follow after Savangao? Using
Oh
his
my
movement
God.
and dash?
As in, I don't believe axe beaks can fly.
No, they can't, but I just want to follow up
So
the stairs. as well.
Cerno is in pace with Savangao.
Don't fall into your
Actually,
own
no,
trap.
Savangao is ahead of Cerno. Savangao run faster.
Yeah. Cerno's going up the
By the
stairs.
time you get out, they're going to be higher than 20 feet.
Yep.
You can't physically catch them, comment.
You don't have spells. They're going to be out of range by
not
the time
entirely
you...
true.
You have cantrips. They're going to be
No,
on
I
60
have-
feet.
They're going to
Come
be
on.
on. I mean,
They're going to be beyond 60 feet
Yeah.
come your next turn.
It's.
Yeah.
I will also tell you that one has 68 health and the other one has 46. Even if you manage to hit them once or twice, they're still going to be able to get away from you.
Cerno's still keeping running.
He can't.
Oh, then.
Because they've flown up out of this. They've flown up out of this temple. Sarno's going to have to try and go through the door. Although they don't outpace you in the speed, they're also flying up a hill and around the mountain and away. Sarno would struggle to keep pace with them.
He's just gonna
Is there a way
keep
to
squawking
message
at them
the
as they
DM?
fly away, going. "Meow, meow, meow."
Determined.
They flutter off into the distance. It would have been nice if you'd shot Talon off them, but
Yeah, would have been.
God damn it, you got yourself killed again, isn't it worth it?
I assume
think
the
we're
rest
gonna
of you, with Boar helping the elderly,
Oh yeah, I forgot
the
about Ro.
elderly lizard out of the dungeon. With a 22, you do very good helping Boar.
No, that's not what I was gonna do. I was trying to figure out how to
Princess
GR
carry him.
roll. No, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying
He
to.
would disagree with it, but
I'm not gonna disagree with trying to like
no,
princess.
no,
carry.
Ro would be like, put me down.
You all make it back to with a squawking Cerno and a Savangal looking somewhat miffed, but having plucked a bolt which had fallen back down to the ground.
Okay, who wants to heal and then slap him?
He's still,
slap him.
he's still a giant
gonna
land
slap him.
chicken squawking.
I'm gonna slap. I
He
want to
turns
slap.
back.
He's
I
still.
want to slap the giant chicken.
He's still
That's your buddy.
squawking. If they've gone from sight, he's still squawking up at He's now squawking up at nothing.
Agnes is still shouting at Cerno.
I'm slapping the
my
giant
God,
chicken
everyone
because
is
I want to slap a
shouting.
giant fucking chicken.
You don't kill
Wanna
your
smack
best
the giant
friend.
chicken?
Don't
I mean,
kill.
you slap a giant chicken. He's
For
still
8
a giant
points
chicken,
damage.
but it's now a rather injured giant chicken.
He's now doing it at ball.
I'm gonna look at Cerno.
He's now squawking at the people who are slapping and screaming at him.
I didn't have-
Maybe you shouldn't be so loud in a place where you almost died from things.
Should
barking
I
at you.
slap him again to care about
No.
a fucking chicken for him? I'm debating now because I don't want to hear.
I think
I know Boar would
prob-
get annoyed with fucking
Oh, no.
giant
He
chicken.
would, but I'm afraid he would hit a nat 20, which is it would be
Wow,
that
Jack.
would. Wow.
Slapping the giant chicken again. I don't want to hear.
I work very
Roll,
hard on
Savangal, roll perception check as this
Yay.
giant chicken squawks where you found bugs which
Mhm.
enjoy grabbing party members and dragging them underneath the ground.
I'm gonna slap the giant chicken again.
From Savangal, from what you can tell through the noise of the giant chicken squawking, there doesn't appear to be anything in the near vicinity, but you're pretty sure if this chicken keeps on squawking, you're soon going to have visitors.
Well, there's another 7 damage to the chicken.
How much damage is that in total? 15?
Uh,
It's still a giant squawking chicken.
Fuck. I'm
It
gonna
has
do
19
it again.
health.
I don't. Fuck. Fine. One more.
Yeah, 16 hits.
There we go.
How much is that in total?
Plus 4.
Yeah, I forgot what I literally... 15 plus 4, that's 19. It's now Sono.
He's
Okay. No more giant chicken. Everything is now calm.
No, Cerno's still screaming. You need to cover his mouth to stop him from screaming.
Anyone
I'm gonna
have
say it's
silence?
Just aggressively smacking him on the
No.
beak.
I wish I did.
Well, as you aggressively smack Sono on the beak, he just poofs back into wee halfling for halfling.
Seems
Damn
an
it!
emotion.
Damn it! Damn
on
it!
ga-
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! You! Ah! Get back here! Fight us!
Lucian's going to slap him across the face. What do I need
Everything
to
is
roll?
robot, so I don't hear a word that like Comet just fucking screamed at me.
What do I need to roll
You don't
for
need to
a?
understand it.
I mean, you can.
Is
If
there
you want, I mean, if you're trying to do damage, you need to make a roll. But if you
I'd
just
rather
want to,
not.
if you just
Just get
generally
him-
want to lightly slap him around the face, you can. Face.
Just lightly, like. So
No,
Lightly makes
Ooh.
vicious slapping sound.
And he's going to stare Sterno face to face for a minute. Listen to me for 1 second. I hate them as much as you do. I've encountered numbers of them worse. The fact we've been able to get out of here alive is nothing more than a fucking miracle. I'm sorry.
Not only that, they also left behind what they were looking for. Ro has appeared behind Lucian, and he is staring at you, Sana.
I don't...
Maybe we should.
When I encountered them last,
because
I'm
there's
going to
giant
confess.
bugs that detect us here.
If the day ever comes, we will be able to make them pay. Oh, somebody just logged out.
I'm guessing ninja.
I think ninjas.
Ooh. But we're not ready for this yet. I know you don't want to hear that in the slightest. I'm gonna confess something that's kind of been bothering me in the
Lucian?
short time I've been traveling with you guys.
Lucian, maybe it's better to move this conversation away from a place where the bugs have tried to eat us before.
This occurs to Lucian. It's like, fair point.
I shall tell you this after we move.
Agreed. And before leaving,
Yay, everyone's not beep boop.
yeah, nobody's beep boop.
Wait, did Rose say they left what they're looking for?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
We should go back and find that. If you know what they were looking for, Ro.
Well, we will find out.
A segment of bone.
Just gonna take a stab in the dark. A dragon bone?
Yes.
Is it safe to... This might be a dumb question, but... Is it safe to pick up? There aren't any curses or anything on it.
I wouldn't know.
Fair enough.
They got fed up with the time we were taking. Yes, Dayron said did say they had found what they had taken, what they'd been looking for. But Rose said that they left it behind. Now that my revenge has been somewhat satisfied, I should head home.
Thank you for your help.
Mm.
Many times.
I give a bow to Ro. Thank you for your help.
He just sort of walks past, taps Cerno on the shoulder and goes, "Don't forget our talk." Before you see a white raven sat in front of you.
Huh.
Before it quickly flutters off.
Savangel says goodbye in the traditional lizard folk, in the traditional lizard folk way in Draconic.
The little bird seems to appreciate it as it flutters off.
Lucian's going to, not out loud, say in Celestial, may your journey find you peace.
Fuck, I don't understand.
Nope.
Agnes has just stood there going, "So many languages, no understanding." Alright, what do you guys do?
Move away from the place where the bugs might eat us and then have a talk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Agreed.
GTFO.
Yep.
Before we
Whereabouts?
start leaving,
Oh.
do we wish to go and test what they were looking for?
I can cast Identify on it.
This could help, and we're probably better off underground talking.
Yeah, probably. Alright, let's go. Has the trap that Cerno set up been moved at all?
Nope, because they flew over it.
Okay, good. So it's still workable in case something comes at us.
Yep.
We're going back into the ruins?
Is Day run around?
He's beginning to float back up through the floor.
Deity.
You know, I like being addressed like this. Yes,
Mm.
dear disciple.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, it's going in his fucking head. Of course it is.
Oh, wow.
So goddamn much.
You can't see it, but my face is just screwed up. What exactly were they looking for?
They were staring at that case in the room you kind of blew up several times. I think one of them ducked behind it at some point.
Did they take anything out of it?
They seem kind of perplexed by that point.
Interesting.
We should go and look. You can't hear that.
I
You
know.
just hear what I'm saying. We should go look in that room again. Apparently what they were looking for was in that case and they got stuck looking at a box.
This Dayron person told you this?
Yes.
Fair enough.
To be fair, this Dayron, however you see him, was correct about most of what happened and where
Most?
they moved around.
Well, no shit.
Dayron is favorite NPC. Not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not the fancy hat guy.
No, I want to steal his hat more than anything else.
Well, to be honest with you, Agnes.
Can we continue
think-
this walking down?
Yes. After you.
That ladies first.
Continue.
Yeah. Yeah, when there's no dragon cultists involved, Lucian can be polite.
Alright, you're going back down into the
Sure.
ruins? All agree with this?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Alright.
Let's go look at that room, I guess.
I need to open up like a document from God knows how many sessions ago now.
Looting montage.
Yeah, I might want to. I haven't actually done any looting yet, I don't think.
Wow. This thing is taking you like 4 sessions, guys.
Oh jeez.
Just the ruins themselves.
So many things first going wrong. Or, like, it was for various reasons, more than one. And multiple attempts, and...
Davengo would like to take any mask she can find that's not completely destroyed.
Lucian would like to loot some of these too. The cultists.
How do I
Just
find
going straight
skills?
To great that Dayron points out.
It's investigation for, right?
For what?
For loot.
Hang on. Let me turn fog off because there's no point hiding anything now. Because you can search everything. And
Oh,
I'm
look in
actually
that
going
messy corner.
So we were in front of the exit when they were bolting off.
I'm going to go onto the GM layer and force those onto the token layer. There we go. You now have my room numberings as well. Congratulations. What would you like to look at? Room number 7.
Where's the
Agnes
rest
is
of
going to the room that Dayron pointed out.
I'm going to 5.
4 goes to 5.
Davengo goes to 1 and takes masks.
All right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You can take about 12 masks. Sona goes to 10A. Where's Lucian and Arsene going?
Where do we want to go?
Damon's going to float with Agnes.
Oh god, I'm hungry.
I'll just follow Arsene.
Okay. I'll just. Where my character? I can't. Oh, Night Eyes, you're in the way, buddy. I love you, but.
Davengo has Night Eyes on her head.
Oh yeah, Night Eyes.
Night Eyes will hang in the character area. 1 second, I'm going to go close me door.
Okay, what it is for looting?
He's causing us die.
Swiggity swooty.
Alright,
I
so-
want to loot that booty.
Yeah.
So
Do we need a turn order to determine who goes and does what?
we'll go by room number. So Sano, what are you doing?
Looking through these
Yeah,
rooms.
reverse room number if you hadn't guessed.
Mm-hmm.
Damn
Look,
you.
look through the room.
That
What's in
means
here?
Noah's following Cerno because he can't see in the dark.
He's got his drift
The roof
globe.
is he's got his drift globe back out.
She's following him just in case because you don't lead anybody by themselves.
Agnes went off by herself.
Why the
Since
fuck
they
is
were on
bored
pause
by
on his own.
himself? Though?
So Sano,
behind
it
you?
seems to be the rooms have to be once they were bedrooms. They are mostly stone boxes with doors, essentially. The one you're standing in, the roof appears to be broken, cracked. You've got vines sort of growing down, and there are the odd bits of plant matter growing around the room. Water, as it just sort of drips into the room.
Nature check on these plants and things. Anything odd?
Without a nature check, you can discern that it seems to be reasonable enough for these plants to be growing here. Sort of growing down from the surface, growing into the. It makes sense. Nothing's out of place. Nothing of use either.
Puddles not deep or anything?
No, it's just surface puddle.
Nothing else in the room other than that?
Not nothing other than that.
Then I was gonna move past Savangal, not making eye contact, and he's just gonna keep focused on what he's doing and check the
Alright.
next room after everyone else has done their thing.
Agnes, what are you
Hi.
looking for?
Great that Dayron points out to have the thing in.
He's floating over here. So in this room, now that you look at it, the room was once filled with display cases. Most are now aged, broken, or exceptionally destroyed by explosives in the corner. Except the one which Dayron is now floating next to.
Well, this one I've put fire at. This one I blew up. I didn't touch that one.
The one which
Oof.
Dayron's floating at,
I used Mage Hand to try and open it.
it didn't open.
It's a display case. Can I see anything in it?
You can, if I'll get there. Although, if as you look at the display case, there appears to be arcane runes engraved into the glass. And there is a plate there is a small little metallic plate with runes on it, not ones which you can read, I don't think. What can Agnes read? Nope, not runes that Agnes can read. Oh God!
When you say metal plate, do you mean like
think museum with like a small little rectangle of metal with two pins sort of pinned into
Plaque.
it, and it's a
Right.
little plaque.
not a dinner
No.
plate?
No, not a dinner plate. And inside there appears to be a large shard of greying bone.
Is it just simple glass, or what from it looks like?
Appears to be.
What would happen if I sent electricity? No, this may be that bad.
Evangel has comprehend languages if that's helpful.
Right. Now 6. Lucian and Arsene.
First thought that crosses Lucian's mind as he enters this room is, bad memories. It's just
Pretty.
feeling, just nostalgic in the unhappy way, but proceeds to walk in this time.
That's called PTSD.
I like poking breezes.
He's gonna just generally look around to see if there's anything.
All right. You two make investigation checks.
All right, what do we need to do for that?
Lucian, your investigation is a +3.
+3, and the roll is 1d20?
Yeah.
Okay, 1d20 plus 2.
3.
Investigation's +3 though, right?
I said
According
3.
to my sheet. Oh, I misheard you. My bad.
6 investigation for Arsene. 16 for Lucian. All right. So, from what you guys sort of glance around the room, there appear to be 5 pedestals. All of them are empties. Empty. The walls appear to have engravings and, again, sort of draconic engravings, so Arsene can actually read them, and also depictions of certain items. From what you can read, because it's an older form of draconic, kind of hard to understand and fading and distorted runes. From what you can make out, the main thing is it seems to be going on about something called dragonkind eyes.
Dragonkind eyes.
And from what you can tell, on the top pedestal, there was once there is a layer of dust on most of these. There's an area of where dust wasn't, which looks somewhat gauntlet shaped, and probably where the leader who just got away retrieved these gauntlets from. Although it doesn't look like the pedestal was designed to hold those. It looks like they were designed to hold spheres. As for Lucian, you happen to come across a dagger, which one of the cultists dropped. It seems to have some form of magic to it.
Can I retrieve this dagger?
You certainly can. I will give it to you at a later date.
Sweet. Although this is ironic, considering my character hates these guys.
They got decent weaponry.
All right, Boar.
They tested it out on us.
Of course, I'm going to open the chest.
It's a mimic.
Please no.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
You don't even check the trap. Good. No, just open it.
All right, you succeed, so you instead take 9 points of thunder damage. As you open this chest, there's a... As Boar is thrown back, taking the 9 points of damage, and is now unconscious and bleeding out.
Oh, goodness, I heard that.
Lucian hears that and turns around. It's like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Boar is now conscious again. That was heard by everyone in the runes. That was a loud as hell crack.
It just reminds me so much of so many fucking movies.
Dude,
I'm gonna look at the chest.
No, fuck off.
Please
No,
check
it's
for
my
it. Please
chest.
check for it, and then you're like, "I open it." Like,
Can
Lucian's
I-
just staring at Boar with complete disbelief.
I'm gonna check for more traps. Because
roll an
I've done this
investigation.
sort of thing before, you know. You get used to loot and stuff. Hey, that's better.
Boar's opened the chest. The chest is open. It doesn't appear like there are any more traps within this chest.
Mine now. Payment
No.
for healing you. Yeah,
You're
well,
on
You're
my
beat
floor
booping
and
so
you're
hard, dude.
Yeah.
Inside Arsene, you find a spell scroll along with another piece of parchment with
can't read.
writing on it.
can I
It is
read it?
written in common.
Oh,
Do you want to read it?
yeah.
Upon nearing the never-empty lake, and flanked on either side by those whole nature so dear, read the scroll aloud and state, knowledge more doorway. Upon fighting your way to this place, only one more test lies before you, and which you seek.
Man,
Do you want me to copy and paste that for you to be able to write down?
that's okay. Hey, I got like the first sentence and I was gone. I'm so sorry. I'm not smart. Mine now, I'm pocketing that.
And the scroll?
And the what is the scroll?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh no. What is that? Oh. Oh,
19.
hey guys. Really?
So this could have been. So
It is-
either.
Hmm?
You say what you were going to say first, please.
No, I was going to say, all right, Arsene, despite not being able to understand too much of magic, you have delved into ruins enough and seen enough runes and understand magic to a degree that you're able to somewhat identify this spell as a scroll of Find the Path. It is not a spell which you would be able to cast.
The
Oh,
fuck is find the path?
it's a spell. I do know it.
This spell
It's
allows you
really
to find the shortest, most direct physical route to a specific fixed location that you are familiar with on the
Isn't
same
that-
plane of existence. If you name a
isn't that
destination
the-
on another plane of existence, a destination that moves, such as a move fortress, or a destination that isn't specified, such as Green Dragon Slayer, the spell fails. For the duration, as long as you're on the same plane of existence, the destination, you know how far it is and what direction it lies while you are traveling there. Whenever you are presented with a choice of paths along the way, you automatically determine which path is the shortest and most direct route, but not necessarily the safest route to the destination.
Hold up. Isn't Find the Path a level 6 spell?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah. I remember that from I googled it like 2 weeks ago.
Find the Path is a level 6 bard, druid, or cleric spell.
Man.
We have a bard and a druid.
Well,
Which is in
Alright.
better mental state right now to be using this?
hey, question DM.
No
Yep.
disrespect intended.
That map I have with my treasure map.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at it again?
Yep.
It's just, when I look at it.
What about it?
I mean, like, it was in a lake, right? Grasping at straws.
This is where it indicated.
That's far,
Oh.
dude.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Hey, do that one more time.
Mm.
Thank you. I wanted a screenshot. I don't get a bonus as runes, I just get information about runes.
Mm.
Yoink.
I assume you continue checking these rooms?
Yep.
Alright, make 2 perception checks each.
Okay.
Sono and Savangal as they check the rest of these rooms.
Alright, perception. Oh, 2 each, sorry?
Yeah, 2 each.
That's a natural 20.
Alright.
Ooh.
Well, Savangal, you're taking... you're more or less focusing on Sono and making sure the drakes don't come back and try and bite you guys
Also,
in the
doesn't
ass.
she have night eyes?
She also does have Night Eyes, who she constantly fussing.
Keep busy.
In the following order, Sono. With your... when you enter the next room, with your drift orb, something does your notice.
So, sorry, you cut out a little something takes my notice or catches my
Yes,
attention?
something
Okay.
very weird catches your notice. Within this room, there is the room is bare stone walls and empty except for odd bits of rotted wood. Wood and steel door hangs off of one hinge, and there appears to be remains of maybe a bed and a chest of drawers. But within this room, there appears to be in the corner a worn-looking cloak. As you go over and pick it up, it appears to be made of a dark silk. And as you kind of pick it up and shift it, the inside lining of the silk, as it catches the light, you swear you sometimes see red eyes staring out at you.
Oh, not again. I double take.
As you double take and you sort of move the fabric around, you realize in the light, it does appear to create what appears to be red eyes.
Is Seven Girl still with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Seven Girl? I'm not going
Yes?
crazy, right?
Savangel looks at the cape.
She notices the red eyes when he moves it in a particular pattern.
Would Savangel know about the Basically, the moths that basically flash eyes if they get scared to ward off predators and stuff like that.
Make an intelligence check.
That's a +0.
Are you applying real world animals to this D&D world?
She is not aware of these creatures, but it does look kind of spooky.
You will
I remember
Arcana check, I guess.
Roll an arcana check.
That's it.
That's
Nothing
just
to
plus
pet it,
one.
that cloak.
All it is it's got some red eyes stitched into the inside of the cloak. Nothing special, just fancy. And these two are
It's-
paranoid over it.
So, Sana, you look over it. There does appear to be some runes stitched in around the collar of this cloak, and it's not red eyes stitched into this black silk. The black silk is completely bare, but it seems to be some sort of enchantment that when it catches and moves in the light, it seems to create this effect of red eyes.
Identify.
All right. She takes out her globe and then sits on Cerno's shoulders, and then basically, as he's walking,
Sana,
back,
your
casting
movement speed is now
Identify.
10 feet.
Am I able to move around while Samuel is casting Identify?
Yes, but your movement speed is 10 feet.
I'll start waddling, grimacing slightly as we. Is there anything else in the room before I walk out?
That room, not particularly. As for the other rooms, the next one up, it appears to be there was some form of barricade against the door. You assume Ro may have been hidden up in this room, and hearing the commotion when the cultists moved to try and intercept you that first time, he was able to run away. And the very top of this room, as you start to enter, a putrid smell of iron hits your nose. And in front of you, there appears to be a dead creature, brown and dark red in color. It has 4 legs, a tail, with a weird sort of feather-like antenna. And you have a very strong smell of iron in it.
Ew.
Samuel, hop off my shoulders for a minute.
Samuel hops off and still casting Identify because it hasn't been 10 minutes yet, I assume.
It hasn't been 10 minutes yet. Sano's walking slowly, but not that slowly.
Cerno's gonna walk over to the thing, not touching it. Just
Quite a large creature.
how big? Are we like talking 4 squares, like large size or medium?
Let me just double check. It's not like a tiny bug. It's let me check. It's a medium-sized creature, so it's about the size of a it's about the size of a large dog.
All right. Do I recognize it at all? The species.
Roll a nature check.
Sono's gonna. No, he'll just check.
Oh,
So
and before Samuel casts Identify, she tells Night Eyes and Draconic to keep an eye out because she's going to keep an eye out to make sure Cerno is safe.
You get the feeling if you give him more belly rubs, he is more than happy to do so.
She gives him plenty of belly rubs and scratches under his chin.
He is very happy to do so. Sono, as far as you can tell, I have no idea what creature this is. You've never seen anything like it on the surface. It appears to have a weird sort of carapace, and you don't want anything to do with it.
you said it had a feather on its body somewhere.
Feather-like antennas.
Okay.
So a giant moth turtle?
Kind of.
Can I tell how it died?
It appears to have been stabbed repeatedly. And slightly electrocuted. Actually, I take that back. It's been bitten, slapped by tails, and electrocuted.
Anything else in the room?
Nope.
Alright. Does the body look like there's anything valuable in it, like body parts?
You don't know with a nature for.
Alright.
It's some weird creature you've never seen of. It's very much to akin. Comet was suddenly faced with, I don't know, a fucking snow
A
leopard.
poly beast.
A squirrel! There we go.
Or, yeah, it's essentially this, or, I don't know, like a blobfish. You would have no real idea of if there's anything of value in this.
Alright. So, can Samuel walk while casting the spell?
It'd be better if she kind of sits still.
Oh.
With that,
Invite to get back up on my shoulders, and we'll keep walking.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is Boar, Arsene, and Lucian doing?
I want all the capes, but I also want to look through the damn bodies.
You've
I want to-
looted most of these bodies.
Oh, have I? What we have?
Yeah, there's only 3 bodies you guys haven't looted.
Okay.
I'd like
well,
to loot one of them. Also,
Unless you're stealing their clothes.
I'll assist.
so their weapons are lost.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was about to take the fucking weapons. I was about to grab like 2 of the masks and like all of their cloaks. I want the cloaks.
I want to check to see
Okay.
whether I have any arrows that I can retrieve as well.
They don't have any ranged weapons. You collect quite a few bloodied and severely damaged cloaks. Hello. So you collect quite a few severely damaged cloaks. You collect quite a few bloodied clothes. Several severely damaged and not particularly looked after scimitars. A few better conditioned scimitars. Really not much.
Okay. Maybe you'll take one of the better conditioned scimitars to sell.
Boy is basically going to go off and then go to where I guess.
All right, Magnus, what are you doing?
For to do.
Ninja, you're not in turn order. You don't need to measure things.
I need to make sure how much I have.
Lucian's going to follow suit, try to get back to the group in general.
Agnes has kind of realized this is locked and there's magic shit involved. She don't read it. So she kind of just slumps and trying to gather herself back before people find her and try and not cry.
All right. So, where's Boar heading? You'll beat booping. Type it in chat, Ninja.
Yeah, real hard.
Oh, come on.
Abby, what are you doing?
I was hoping to search room 4 and to move the rug to see if there was anything hidden under it.
Roll investigation.
You left the child.
Hmm.
This room seems to have once housed a table and multiple chairs. Oh, that's what you assume what the rotting piles of wood could have been. There is nothing underneath the rug.
Okay.
I totally haven't wandered off on purpose. What?
Alright, so Boar and Lucian make their way to Agnes. Where's Cerno and Savangel heading?
So we will. I'd like to scroll over to here, please. We're gonna walk up along. So sort of up this way, down, and then we'll check room 9.
Alright.
Don't you need to be like extremely close to the item to cast Identify?
Yeah, that's why Savangel's balancing on Cerno's shoulders and is holding the item in the pearl.
Okay, I didn't know that.
9. Inside this room, there appears to be bones on this. All seem to be mangled and misshapen. Appear to be from larger creatures, and they're displayed such a way to be almost demeaning to whoever bones they were.
Anything valuable-ish in here?
Unless you consider bones valuable, not really.
Alright, he walks back out, and then we go over to room 8 through the door up here. And everyone else has done their thing, I guess.
Let me know when 10 minutes is up.
By this point, 10 minutes probably has been about up.
Alright, Savango would like to see if she can determine what kind of bones these were.
Roll. Oh, nature check.
Where's the item? Is it in,
No, I sent it to Perps.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Some large humanoid creatures?
Well, she also tells Cerno that it's an illusionist cloak.
What does it do?
I will link it in the DnD chat for everyone to read.
Whilst wearing this cloak, you may use an action to activate or deactivate.
Wait, what?
The cloak
I'm
billows
muted?
out. Upon activation, the cloak billows out around you, whilst glowing red eyes form silk. They appear to stare at your foe. The creature who melee attack on you must wisdom saving throw of DC 13 or be frightened of you for their next round. While the cloak is active, it reduces your movement speed by 10 feet due to its billowing movements, making it difficult to move.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
they can hear me. Okay.
You just
Alright,
keep
well-
booping them up.
So there was nothing in this room? There were more bones and stuff?
The room 8 appears to be once equipped for torture, not so much anymore.
Alright, we keep moving. Go down to here. This isn't marked as a room, so it's not a room, is it?
Yeah, just a sort of hallway. Arsene, do you stay in room 4?
Ah! I fucked up. I lost Arsene. Come back, Arsene. There we go. I remember there being a library.
Yeah, room 2.
I would like to look at the library. I like books.
Roll a perception check. It appears to be an old library. Most of the bookcases seem to be either in ruin or destroyed or leaning up against things. There are a few books which the cultists had been reading, which sort of dropped to the floor, some of which are splattered in blood. But
Oops.
most of the books have either decayed or are moldy and damp. However, the few which the cultists seem to be interested in are in a readable fashion.
Those are mine. I will read them at a later date.
All right. Do the rest of you guys make your way to room number 7?
Yeah, we'll check the bodies here first, because we haven't checked them yet.
They don't appear to be having much of value. These guys all chugged potions when they ran away from you.
No gold on them either?
Not really.
Alright, none of them have
Seven
that.
Gold
then we-
already stole their masks.
Yes, they're
we-
also nude because Boar has stolen most of their clothes.
Alright,
I
then we...
said I wanted the capes, about it.
Is there
Don't
anything left
leave
of
the
this
underwear. Leave
chest?
the underwear.
It's
course I'm
destroyed.
Not
It
for-
was not only was it in bad condition when the cultists were in here, it was also set on
Nothing left in the charred remains?
ash.
That's it?
Yep.
Alright. He'll check the other cases then, as he avoids everyone else.
They're all the only one which contains anything and is not destroyed is in the
Is-
top corner.
There's nothing on this pillar?
Nope. It's just a cracked pedestal.
And Agnes is just sat on the floor, leaning against it.
And
It is
Seven
locked.
Gold read the runes.
What
It is locked.
languages does
I cannot-
Savangal speak again? Savangal can indeed read the runes. It is in Draconic.
Yay!
The runes essentially state and claim that this shard of bone once used to belong to the great purple worm Huldrera herself.
Seven Gold reads that out loud and looks at anyone else like, does that name ring a bell to you guys?
Anything
should
we
do.
gotta roll for that?
How do
Oh,
you
this-
spell it?
Huldrera. You know, the same as the fucking mountain range.
Nope.
Really stupid.
The mountain
Thank you.
range which runs through the Sword Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Ah. Don't remember hearing the name.
I just like how everyone goes, oh, you hear the light bulbs flick on.
You hear the gears churning and then
To be fair, my character hasn't been in the Sword Coast that long.
But
has
I
it?
haven't actually done that yet. I just said, oh, yes, to appease you.
You would have Lucian would have heard the name. This is one of the largest mountain ranges in the entire world.
I was one less. Oh no, 2 letters off spelling that. Right.
Wait a minute.
We're talking about this.
Let me. Where are you?
The little grey bit.
I
I
recommend
see it.
zooming out.
I'm zoomed out. I just hadn't scrolled down. I see it.
The bit that Agnes would travel through. Lucy would have traveled through.
Where Nyx is from?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it goes further. Oh crap! It goes further than I thought.
Oh, wait, not where Nyx is from. Never mind, I'm dumb.
Just pointing things out.
It's dragon shaped.
It fills the gaps.
Hold up, let me take a screenshot. I love its species. Yeah, because when we there's a book that I found.
Mm-hmm. It spoke of it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is it's the name of a mountain range you would have heard, even you, Lucian, because you had to pass through or around it.
I was so
Okay.
close to getting it spelt right. I had an
Oh,
E
dear.
instead of an I.
All right. What do you guys do?
I don't know.
It
Is
is
there
locked.
any-
We could smash it. We could carry it. But they wanted it.
Smash it?
I'm slightly worried what it would do.
Can Seven go do an Arcana check on the case to see if it's any danger to the group?
Certainly. Roll Arcana.
Would detect magic do anything for this, or would it be redundant?
Oh, it could tell you about the magic that's in. It can tell you information about the magics on it. Zavangel, from looking at the runes, none of them appear to be offensive, as in magic designed to hurt, but it appears to be very, very deep and powerful enchantments of protection.
Zono grabs the hilt of his sword, so bashing it's not going to do anything, huh?
Nope.
I crack my knuckles. I mean, there's one way to find out.
Maybe you should sit this one out, big guy.
The likelihood of you punching it and then it shooting whatever type of magic at you and you passing out again is quite high.
I mean, it's already happened once today.
More than
Yes,
once.
and exactly, and we're running out of patience.
True.
And patience to keep bringing you back.
I mean, it is true he's back in control and Boar went down.
You all shush.
Wow. Also, at some point, we might need to take a full rest out of character.
No.
Yes.
Should we just leave it here and
wait.
bring up the fact that it's here with Johan?
Oh, I should
don't
also
like-
point out that Cerno, not Cerno, that was Arsene, Boar, and Cerno in that room with the chest where Boar got blasted back. There are a lot more of those grey bodies, grey humans just piled up.
No, I was in there with Arsene and Boar. This was the one
Yeah.
where yeah,
Arsene, Lucian, and Boar.
Boar. Yeah.
There was not only was there dead drakes and cultists, but on the top of the pile, but on the bottom of the grey humanoid bodies, same as which Lucian killed.
I suggest we need to take this with us or deal with it in somehow. They wanted it. It's to do with.
Is there anyone that you may know of that may be knowledgeable about this?
Just take a step back. Cerno's gonna ready to.
What are you doing, Cerno?
I'm gonna try opening it with Witch Bolt. If I can break the glass.
Cerno,
What if I shoot it with one of my arrows?
why are you trying to put all of yourselves in danger?
Dayron's just hanging upside down. Sitting cross-legged, but just upside down.
Before Cerno casts it, he asked Savangel, there was nothing about, like, rebounding magic or anything, right?
It's very deep protective magic, so I don't know if it would do that. It's very well defended.
Maybe it would be worth us stepping out of the room altogether then cast the spell on it. So then we have some ways to be able to take cover.
If you want.
And Seven go look around for
You
a
would
key.
have to be one of those people that would be outside.
It does not
Stop
appear to have a
trying to
key.
be suicidal.
It does not appear to have a keyhole on it.
I'm not suicidal, Lucian.
And I also know you're not a fool, but you are being foolish right now.
Shut it, Lucian. And he's gonna ready the witch bolt.
Alright. Well, roll to hit.
He's gonna wait for. He's gonna hold it for a few seconds to wait for anyone that wants to back up anymore.
Sono, please don't do this.
Roll to hit or lose the spell.
He releases the magic.
As in
Fine.
shooting, or
No, he.
I stand
lets it
behind.
die.
I stand behind Cerno just in case I have to catch him.
he
No,
let the spell
he's-
fizzle.
Oh, he lets
You
the
can
spell
only hold it
fizzle?
for you can only hold on to the magics for about 6 seconds.
Oh.
We get someone who knows what they're doing to deal with this.
Hmm.
Rather than just shooting it and testing our luck.
Fine. Donna's gonna wait by the door, looking either side.
How big is this case?
You're talking, I don't know, about the size of a desk. Pretty decent.
Yeah, we can't shove that down the bag of holding.
No.
And Seven go look around at the other cases in here and chests to see if anything was of interest.
The 2 remaining cases were already broken. One's been exploded. So there's really not much
Does it
but
look
dust.
like these have the same enchantments or just
From the only one which still only the one
This
next
one.
to Agnes is still somewhat whole, shards of glass and sort of broken wood and collapsed in on itself. Looking around, you cannot see any engravings on the glass similar to the one in the top corner. It appears that the other cases, although not that you can tell with Savangel because it again got blown up by dynamite, but it appears the lower case has just slowly been broken over degradation due to time, whereas the one in the top hand corner looks like it could have been newly created today.
this thing isn't going to break with simple magic.
No, I don't think so.
We just need to move it or get someone here. But I don't like leaving it when they could come back.
Or we could seal the room so they couldn't get to it.
They had burrowing drakes.
True.
There is a door sealing it away.
Other than it's pretty sealed now.
I wonder if they could get to people before us to deal with it.
How long do you think it'll take for us to carry it out with all of us working together?
Who are you asking?
Just general out in the open.
DM.
You don't know.
Yes.
Looking at, you don't know how much it weighs. You don't even know if you can pick it up.
Or you're strong.
Cerno's just gonna take a look down here because he remembers seeing this. What is that?
That is a hole. Essentially, in the ground, it appears that there was a wall and it may have had some mural or decorations on it, but it is just collapsed and broken in, and looking down, there appears to be just a cave leading off into the distance.
I'm so hungry.
Gonna go back.
Can Ball lift it?
No, we haven't tried yet. I was waiting for.
Roll a
Boys, roll
strength.
this.
Roll a strength check, Ball.
See, that's what I was waiting for. Give me a second. I have to wait for D&D Beyond to load. Because I don't remember what my strength is.
It's
think it's
just
like-
a flat 20.
Is it just a straight roll?
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah, monks are dex based.
True.
Lucian's
but
the
a
strongest
14
one.
does do. Yeah, Lucian's
I-
probably the strongest.
As
Mhm.
Braw sort of braces up against this cabinet, it starts to try and lift. He's got pretty good leverage, and as you see what you think is it beginning to shift, you see as just sparks of arcane energy refuse to let this thing move.
This thing isn't moving.
No, and it also is very
I
well
shall-
protected.
I shall remind Arsene that she believed these runes to be created from the second era. You're in the fourth.
They're very old. Bear in mind how
That is old.
Mhm.
It's a long time for it to last.
Yeah, it's a long time for the arcane magic ain't fading. The thing which you should be curious is why the wood's still there.
because the word is arcane.
No.
Oh,
You can try and punch it if you want, Ninja.
break of it.
Roll to hit.
If he gets knocked out again, it just proves her point.
Mm,
As Boar, frustrated, drops or would drop it, but it didn't move, takes a step back, swings his fist forward, and you see the same sparking arcane energy as his fist stops a centimeter away from the glass itself.
Oh,
At least he didn't take damage.
that doesn't work.
Does Abigail know exactly which part of it is enchanted? Yeah.
The engravings in the glass seem to be the holding of the enchantment, but from what you've just witnessed, you cannot get close to the glass with the intent to destroy.
Mm.
You're essentially looking at the prized possession of an ancient cult who worshipped dragons.
Why not just mage hand inside the thing and break it open from inside? Try and push it open from inside.
Worth a try.
Agnes kind of does it half-heartedly and tries it.
Roll an Arcana check.
It's not gonna work.
Natural 20!
Well, the hand is
Half-heartedly.
somehow able to pick up this giant chunk of bone and kind of lifts it up, pushes it against the glass case, and the lid of the case does begin to open.
Wait, what? What did I
Uh,
miss? I was talking to my buddy.
Boar, can you
Agnes,
lift the lid
do magic.
more?
Okay, I left the lid.
His hands cannot get close to the lid. They stop a
Wait,
centimeter
wait.
away. He cannot grasp it.
So there's a
Am
magical
I struggling
shield.
to lift it? Basically, is it getting too heavy for the hand?
The hand is beginning to tremble ever so slightly.
Does anyone else have mage hand?
I
Nope.
The bone is still floating.
can I put
Maximilian's
the
Earth
bone
and
down
glass?
and lift the lid from inside?
You put the bone down, you go to lift the lid, and the hand just pushes against the glass and nothing happens.
Can Savin go look at the back of the case? Because that's usually where the openings are for most display cases.
Roll a perception check.
This is such bullshit.
There doesn't appear to be any openings from behind. You're beginning to get the idea that this case wasn't really ever intended for things to be taken out of it,
Yeah, well, that's
but it
gonna
wasn't
stop us from
designed to
trying.
ward against the thing it's trying to protect.
Can I pick up another
However,
desk?
if you were
and throw
able
it
to
at it?
unweave the magic protecting it, you could probably access it freely, but I don't think any of you have the ability to do such at this time.
Nope, no dispel magic here.
Nope.
Can I throw something at it?
What? You're
certainly
not going to
try.
be.
Bored. I'm bored.
Bored?
Roll a ranged
I'm
attack
bored.
throw.
I don't know what I'm throwing at it. What the fuck is a ranged attack though?
I'll just roll a d20 and add 3 to it.
You're not gonna.
The pebble you pick up launches towards the case at quite good velocity, and it stops a centimeter out before just dropping and then sliding against the glass and falling off.
That's gonna be the worst nat 20 ever.
Waste of a fucking natural 20. I was hoping for it to fucking fly
I have
back
told
and
you
hit-
2 times. I've told you 1 time that this thing is well fucking warded. This is the prized possession of a cult from an ancient time, and it's still standing. And the second time, I literally just said, "You need dispel magic."
I was hoping the rock would actually fly back and hit Boy in the face. That's what I was hoping for, but
No,
You
it's
really
warded
want
to
to kill
protect
Boar?
itself.
Seriously,
If you really
why?
want to kill Boar, the roof collapses and you die. There you go.
no, I don't want to kill Boy. I just think it'd be fucking hilarious. You throw a rock at
Why?
something and it hits you in the face.
You said before
That's
you
the
wanted
fucking
Use
to.
funny.
Maximilian's earthen grasp.
And this is why
That
Boar
doesn't-
always keeps getting going down when Ninja's in control.
No.
Maximilian, the Earthgrot hand doesn't work like that.
I will just say the only thing which will get this thing out of there is somehow you manipulating the bone out of the case fully, which Agnes has made to lift it up a couple of centimeters, or just dispelling the wards which are protecting this. The thing has existed for over 1,000 years and still remains.
Give it
This
one last
thing-
try to
gotta
try
go
and get
get
it out, and
Boy.
then otherwise we just leave.
My worry is that they are going to come back first.
With
No.
spell magic.
How about we cover it in rubble so it looks like it got destroyed?
I don't think they're that.
I don't think that's going to work because I
Stupid.
threw a pebble and it didn't work.
I mean, that's because you had intent to harm. If you just put something on it and it floats on top of it, and enough of it on top of it makes it look like a cave in, and then you take a broken glass and put it on top of it, they can't tell that the glass behind it is broken. They think it's the one in front that's the actual glass.
Can I try to set a pebble on top of it to prove what Savangul is saying?
You gently place the pebble on top of it. It rests against the glass and slowly slides down. Simply because it's slanted glass.
Okay. I just don't know what to do.
Daron just sort of floats next to Agnes. Yeah, they were trying to break it as well. Didn't really go well for
Savangul's going to take the display case that slightly exploded and like start arranging it to make it look like that the glass behind it is the glass broken glass is on top of the front glass, so that way it looks like it's broken but not really.
All right.
It's our scene.
For the hell of it, make a performance check. What are you doing,
in the
Arsene?
library.
You guys don't know I'm in the library.
You still in the library?
Might as well have a nose around in the library a bit more. Just
You
poke
found
through
what you're going to
whatever I can.
find. You can nose at the books if you want.
Was I? I did roll high. Did I roll high? Yeah, I did. Yeah, right. No, these sit in the corner reading.
Like the bookworm ye are.
Daron, what happened to them when they tried to access this?
They can get in. Anyway, the books
Nothing
which
special.
ye are reading. From sort of flipping through and looking at it, the ones which survived and they were looking at, there is talk of the War of Sundering, along with most of them appear to have some reference to a lost greatsword, and in one of the books it even states that this sword is rumored to be able to bend reality to its wielder's desire.
Talk about a great sword or a long sword?
Greatsword.
Thank you. How else? Great sword. That can bend reality.
To its wielder's desire.
Wielders. Sounds cool. Shame I can't use great swords. If I could find it.
This
Why?
thing isn't going to break. We leave it and bring someone who can dispel magic.
You know,
Sounds
you're
like-
doing this whole thing for a very powerful thing send you here to kill things, but he didn't even specify what you're trying to kill, but it may have not been cultists because it looked like they were here for looking for things. Can we go? The heat does not do anything good for my hair.
He has hair.
Yes, he has long blonde hair. Not that you can see it in that form. It's just wispy smoke.
Can we just leave, return this job, and continue with our next project, the Seven Girl Sister, and not try to get ourselves killed again?
Oh, you were being serious.
Ready when you are.
This isn't our fight.
Do you have a way off the island, by chance?
We do.
Good.
We just need to get there.
Agreed.
Then we shall start next session as you travel to the boat. Well, ship, technically. Well, no, the boat to get to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Since it is now midnight for us British people, we've actually been going for a significantly long time, and I believe Jam has to wake up.
Yeah. Between this section and the next one, will we be able to take a long rest since we'll really need it?
We'll essentially pick up as you guys leave the ruins.
Yeah.
Next
Also,
session.
We need to find somewhere for a long rest, basically.
Yeah. Also, out of character. Sorry, comment.
It's good roleplay, man.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and let's reveal one detail about character's backstory. He's been a similar boat in the kind of wanting revenge cycle of things, but it cost him really dearly.
Oh yeah, no, revenge stories never go well.
By the way, comment. What the hell was what was Cerno yelling at Boy for? I don't remember.
He wasn't yelling at Boar, he was yelling at the
Squawking.
people flying away, telling them to come back and fight him.
Yeah. That was fun.
I mean, to be fair, fucking
Right.
Boy would get fucking annoyed at this giant squawking.
Doesn't like birds,
Stop
apparently.
squawking! Stop squawking! Ah, shit, I killed it again. My Boar was never allowed a pet.
The number of times in this particular trip to the ruins that you got hit with lightning.
Yeah, no.
Boar is the pet more than the Seven Cow.
Wow.
No, Boy, don't. He's gone and touched it. Okay.
Right.
Well,
So next session, what were we doing?
I hope you guys enjoyed this session of Dummies and Dice.
Yes, thank you.
Next session will be a regular session where we will probably see our adventurers make their way back to Lake. Well, I say back to make their way to Lake Cross and meet up with Savangal's sister.
All right.
Having gained. The session after that, we will be going to a different team of adventurers. Due to travel reasons, it just makes a bit more sense than rather trying to continue a story, maybe or with or without Savangal.
Yeah, so next
But-
week we're
And
doing
make
the different
killing her.
party.
No, next week, which is the
Normal.
the 8th or 9th, is normal. The week after that will be the
B team.
I love how that's sticking.
BBQ team.
The BBQ team.
That was a joke we made based on the fact that half of them seem to be fire-based, and Jam's character being earth-based also adds to this whole BBQ theme.
I had to also say when Nate first brought up the name that, and I still stand by it, I take it being called the B team as a compliment. Because it could have been worse.
And the week after that, so that'll be the 15th or 16th that the B team is run in the same world. It is a canon. They are canon adventurers in this world. But the week after that, I believe your guys' DM, me and Purple won't be here, will be Comet himself, and you will have a guest or two.
Yes, I need to get off my butt, and I need to do stuff for that.
Wait, we'll have a guest or two. What?
Yes, we will.
Eee.
It'll be nice and fun. So yes, thank you everyone for tuning into this episode of Dummies and Dice. We will see you all next
Thank
week.
you.
Say bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Until
Thank you for
next
watching Six Idiots, One Dice.
Thank you
What
for
does that
watching
turn into
my
Eros?
Minecraft Let's Play. You guys have a wonderful